the hell's going on? Why is it taking so long?
Raider Nation. It's time to connect. Leo, Jay, Nate, Jeff, right. Yeah, silver and black. The crew is insane. Breaking down the madness before you can blink. Another week, wow, another storyline. But the Raider connection keeps it all in line. From Vegas lights to the East Coast grind, we talk that truth, no filter, no rewind. Four voices strong, so buckle in tight. It's time to bring the nation to life tonight. This is the Raider Connection Show, where the silver and black stories flow. Leo, J, Nate, and Jeff on go, breaking every play down blow by blow. R-N-4-L, you already know. Welcome to the Raider Connection Show. Leo with the facts, breaking down the scene. Jay brings a fire, keeping takes real mean. Nate on the road with the vibe and the view. And Jeff swings heavy when the nation needs truth. Wins or losses, we show up proud. Raising Raider Nation, loud and loud. Hit that chat, pull up, don't wait. This is family, this is connection, this is fate. Silver shields up, the energy grows. Four voices united everywhere that it goes. Every first down, every heart rate hit. Raider Nation stays locked, we don't quit. This is the Raider Connection Show, where the silver and black stories flow. Kaleo, J, Nate, and Jeff on go, breaking every play down blow by blow. R-N-4-L, that's how we roll. Welcome to the Raider Connection Show. So grab your drink, hit subscribe, let's ride. Raider Nation strong, we never divide. From kickoff to the final echo, you're tuned into the Raider Connection Show. Hey! You're tuned into the Raider Connection Show.
Jeff, wrong intro, but it's all right, everybody.
I just realized it. Why did that get put there? All right. Oh, well. Let me remove that. Because other than that, I'm going to put it right back in there again. It's this one, right? It's not it. That was the right one. That was the right one. No? What the hell? Why do I not have it in here then? Oh, well. We'll figure it out later. Anyway, as you can see, we're two guys short tonight. So this is the Raider Connection / Coast to Coast, basically. So just a heads up, we're not going to do the Raiders Coast to Coast tomorrow night because what we say tonight probably going to be the same shit we'd say tomorrow night. So save everybody the hassle of looking at our beautiful faces 2 nights in a row, saying the same stuff. We're just going to do it all in one night tonight. I know Leo's in the chat. So no, Leo was not the reason we were late tonight. I ran outside real quick. Plus I had to take a pee-pee break. So, but we are here. We are here. All 4 channels are streaming. So make sure you hit all 4 channels. Hit the thumb, hit the subscribe, hit the notifications, spread the love. Make sure you get over to my guy, LV Raider 10. Your mic's muted.
My bad.
It's all right. Make sure you get over to LV Raider 10. If you haven't subscribed to him yet, make sure you do that, please. Hit the notifications for him and give him a thumbs up. And if you spend the show watching on his channel, fine with me. So let's see who we got here. We've got Alon's in the house. What's my guy? We got Big Luck. Daniel Berry's in the house. Let's see. Hits Boy's here. What's going on? Leo's here. He is working, so he's running. He's not going to be on with us tonight. He's got to get everything ready. He's going to Houston this weekend. Julian is here. What's going on? Raider Paul's in the house. Let's give him this one.
Raiders.
Jason Downs is here. What's going on? And Aiden's here. What's going on? What's up? So, I take it you watched the whole game on Sunday?
Yeah, I did. I think I missed like half of the first quarter. But, I mean...
I know that where it was being shown in some areas, not in Vegas, They cut away from the game. It was so bad on TV. I can't say as I blame them. As everybody knows by now, I was there, and I know it's the fastest game, second fastest game in history at 2 hours and 31 minutes. Being there in the stands with the cold and everything, I felt like it was 5 hours long. Couldn't wait for it to get over between watching the debacle on the field. I can only imagine what it was like trying to watch it on TV. But man, it was a bad game, huh?
Yeah, it was. It was a very bad game.
It was. I've said this a couple of times. Right, I said it Monday night, and I said it last night too. When the teams came out, obviously the visiting team comes out first because the Eagles do their whole hoopla when they come out. When our team came out, few guys ran out, but man, everybody else walked out like, "Hey, we're here." Like there was no, like you could tell they just didn't even want to be there, And even the team when they were standing on the sideline, everybody was kind of seemed like they were off doing their own thing. There was no, defensive huddle, offensive huddle. It just looked bad, looked bad
Yeah,
all around. Pete Carroll looked like he was lost half the time walking around, like he was aimlessly just wandering the sidelines. Um, I mean, it was just that was probably it's unfortunate that I had to watch that in person, but I think that was the worst game of the season, possibly. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what your
yeah.
take is on the other games versus this one. What do you think?
I mean, it very much might be the worst game, but we've said that nearly every single week, and so every week is
Yeah,
probably going to
not
be the
wrong.
worst game. I don't know if this is the worst one, just mainly because we expected for the Eagles to beat them. Like I expected to beat them for them to beat us handedly, and that's exactly what happened. Now, did I expect us to go out there and show absolutely zero fight at all? No, I didn't expect that, but I did expect for the Eagles to win and by multiple scores, and I guess that's exactly what ended up happening. But like
Willie.
I said, the performance on the field was just terrible. It was just terrible.
Well, let me ask you this: if you had to describe, give me one word to describe Sunday's game.
Disgusting.
Eh,
Really.
pretty much, pretty much sums it up.
Yes.
That map you posted pissed me off so bad. What map? I don't know what map he's talking about. Let's see. Yeah, less than 100 yards. And that's the other thing. It was like this beacon in your face the whole game because they had it up on the board. So
Yeah.
they had our total run yards, passing yards, and then, time of possession. Then they had the Eagles run yards, pass yards. And I watched Oz do this. It almost looked like an EKG reading. It was doing this. The number was going up, down, up, down. Theirs just kept going up and up and up, like because we couldn't stop them.
Yeah.
We couldn't do anything positive. I mean, at one point, I think Pickett had like 20 yards passing at one
God.
point in the stat line for the day. It was disgusting. It was just so bad. Yeah, and Accelerator says he had 64 points in 6 games. That's what we scored. That is just atrocious. That ain't gonna win you anything.
No.
We haven't won. Um, you know, again, incompetence in the red zone. I don't even know how many times we even got in the red zone. I didn't even look at the actual stat breakdown. Did you happen to notice that?
It seemed very because during the game cast, it kept showing plays in opponent's territory, and I remember it being like 6 or 7, and it was really bad.
Let me see if I can bring that up here real quick because that's the one thing I didn't look at. Let's see, red zone, red zone. Oh yeah, we never got in the red zone. It was 0 for 0.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so definitely red zone inefficiency. You know, um, I mean, I know we kind of expected to not do very well, but did you expect it to be this bad?
Definitely did not expect it to be this bad. This was terrible. Like just like you said, not even reaching the red zone one time. That's that's just terrible. That's absolutely terrible. I knew that this was going to be a get back game for the Eagles. To this extent, absolutely not.
Yeah, it just what's up, Frank Weber? Um, yeah, it just they were flat from the start. I mean, and what you didn't see on TV, there was actually a mix up with the coin toss at the very start. So
Oh,
the ref
really?
comes out, yep, and he's with the visiting team, so we get to choose first. So AJ Cole said we'll take tails. Ref flips the coin, lands tails, and then I hear someone on our side, out on the, next to the ref says, I said heads. And the ref stopped. He was on his way to bend down and pick up the coin. And he looked up at our guys and he goes, you said tails. Calls tails. You want to kick or you want to receive? I'm like, we can't even get the kick. We can't even get the coin toss without some sort of controversy or bullshit.
Jesus
I was like, oh
Christ.
my God. Do you guys just talk to each other? No. People confuse what shows are about, I guess. I don't know. The only time I have seen the Raiders rally and show excitement has been when Brock has made a sick catch. Yeah. I mean, and there wasn't many of those this weekend, that's for sure. Let's see. Elon says, honestly, I'm surprised Saturday Night Live hasn't done a comedy sketch on the Raiders yet. Give them time. They probably will. What's up, Rosetown? Let's see. They're waiting for the end of the season so they can get even more ammo. I don't know how much more ammo they need. We're just awful. I mean, did you see a difference with what we were doing with Pickett starting this game? Did you see anything that you thought might have been different from what you saw when Gino was out there?
I mean, honestly, not really. No. Um, it seemed like to be the same incompetent offense that we're used to seeing. Mm, I, I don't know. It really everything we're trying to do differently. It just seems like it's staying the same. Even when we try to plug in new players or try to give someone else more looks or whatever it may be, everything is just falling apart, and it's honestly really just kind of us hanging on to let's just get through the rest of this year. That's what it kind of feels like as far as the team's performances have been.
Yeah,
So
like just put us out of our misery.
really, that's exactly what it feels like. And now Geno Smith is coming back against the Houston Texans, who's going to be absolutely killing him. So,
What the hell am I here? And again, it's like now I'm starting to really feel like Genty wasn't. Obviously, I felt that way when we made the pick, but I know we've been saying a lot that Genty this, Genty that, but then we always throw that out there like it's not all his fault. But after watching 805's film breakdown again tonight on their show, he's still making these bad reads on the cuts and such. So I mean, how much
the
is
thing
it?
about it is that he doesn't trust the blocking that's ahead of him.
Oh
Obviously, the
hell
blocking
no!
is supposed to go like a certain way, and the hole. Obviously, sometimes the hole will open up. Like that's just gonna happen. But because Genty doesn't trust the blocks that are ahead of him, he tries to make something out of nothing when there is something. If you just read the hole and just follow it, that's what the play was designed for. But instead, because has PTSD from everything falling apart, nobody blocking ahead of him, he tries to make something out of nothing when there's in reality there's a hole there. So he tries to cut back and he cuts right into people. That's what happens all the time. And I don't know if this is going to be a continuous problem from this season forward, because if we don't run down, because if we don't get the offensive line fixed, he's going to continue to do the same thing, and then he's eventually going to leave us, or we're going to waste a 6 overall pick because
Yeah,
we messed him up.
I mean, I still feel we wasted a 6 overall pick, regardless. When we picked him, But once we made the pick, I was like, well, obviously, I gotta, I gotta deal with it. Gotta, see what we can get out of this. And I just don't feel like, you know, you look at some of the other running backs in the league, but then again, you also look at the offensive line. We didn't address the offensive line enough. We didn't really do anything, to be honest with you. So it's like, how much is it still his
What up,
fault?
Zach?
But versus these other running backs, these other rookies that have come out and they're having some good, some great games actually, not just good games, great games.
What up,
There's,
Will?
what's his total at right now for the year? Because I don't think he's going to break 1,000 at this point, right? What's he
Genty?
got?
Let's see.
Yeah,
He has 700
uh,
yards.
yeah. In 3 weeks, he's going to get 3 100-yard games. Not going to happen.
Yeah, I don't see that
Not
happening.
going to happen. When people were saying, like, when we were giving predictions for what we thought he was going to do for the year, people were like, oh, 1,500 combined. I'm like, okay, I could take that. I figured
Mhm.
1,200 running. He's not even going to hit 1,000. Not even, not even close. He might hit 900 possibly, but even that's a tough ask right now with the way the run game's going.
He's at
Obviously, it's the same mission.
966 combined.
How much
Oh wait, hold on. Receiving yards. Yeah, 966 combined.
right now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not good. What's up, Will? How you doing? Um, I mean, and again, it's still the same issues. Offensive line was just god awful again. Um, and just watching the film breakdown again tonight too, Parham is just overmatched every single game. It's just this consistent. He's consistent. I will say that Parham's definitely consistent. I just don't get it. What's up, Savage? I'm, in his fantasy league, I'm playing against him this week in the championship. So I was in
Oh,
his show
nice.
in the chat saying, "Shine that belt up. That's coming to my house." Let's see, Raider rundown. Yeah, it's 80-20 to me now. He's running like he's Le'Veon Bell and behind a line that can't hold and sustain blocks and does nothing. He has to start hitting the holes quicker and make his own yardage. And the cuts too, like the holes. Like you see the hole yourself when you're watching the film, but he's not reading it fast enough when he's approaching the line with the ball and he's making the wrong cut and he's running into traffic. And he's taking unnecessary hits too. So that's gonna keep tallying up on him. I mean, what did you think of Pickett's performance, though? As far as what he had to deal with.
I mean, it, if we put anybody back there, it's going to be a tall task. Nonetheless, a second string quarterback who hasn't played a lot this year. This was what his first start this season. This was his first start this season. Like
What's up,
it
Joey?
doesn't matter who we put back there behind this offensive line, it was going to be bad. He got 64 total yards, so that's obviously not good. That, like I said though, this defense is very good, and this offensive line is bad. Kenny Pickett, he's not an absolute number one quarterback either, so you can't really blame him for his performance, I guess. But again, like we said, their performance of the Raiders so far this season has been basically let's finish this season. Let's limp to the finish line.
Yeah. Roscoe, we did too. I mean, even our coach said, we were going to, he's in it to win it this year. He's not just here to, you know, just go with the flow. So, I mean, everybody, when we were doing the predictions, we were like, what was yours? Do you remember what yours was? Because mine was like 8 or 9, I think.
In my prediction video that I posted, I said 11.
You're 9 shy.
Yeah.
I mean, we had all these expectations because a lot of it was with the caliber of the coach that we were getting. We thought we were going to be able to get better players. Players would want to come and play for him. But I'll tell you right now, everybody that was probably thinking about coming here and playing and didn't are probably going, thank God I didn't, because look at the shit show that it's become. What did you feel on the defensive side? Like, I mean, Darian Porter got some decent play time on Sunday.
Yeah. It's the only thing good so far since Gino's been gone and Chip Kelly has been um, fired has been just the emergence. I guess not even the emergence, just the quality playtime of the young guys, and Darian Porter included. It. I don't understand why we didn't put them in earlier. Obviously, we had this conversation a couple weeks ago, but the fact that they continue to look good every single week, it just makes sense to continue to play them. Obviously, they had a tall task against the defending Super Bowl champions, and although the Eagles had a bad week the prior week, the Eagles came back and they looked like an efficient team, like the team that won the Super Bowl last season. And whether that or not that was against the Raiders, because the Raiders are such a bad team, um, it's still an NFL. They're still NFL players. Like they're still going to go out there and try to win the game. So the fact that they came and they absolutely demolished the Raiders at home 31-0, like I guess nothing exactly matters, but I see Darian Porter did play pretty decent.
Yeah, and Savage is right here too. I didn't see a lot of deep passes, like even shots down the field. It was all short shit. But even when Pickett was trying to run, he was still overwhelmed. I mean, the defense is top notch, man. I mean, they're no slouches, and that was even without Jalen Carter out there. Now you add him back into that mix, it could have been even worse.
Yeah.
We still had 4 sacks. There was no interceptions. He had 4 sacks, though. I mean, that still hurts too. But yeah, it did feel like the gameplay was different. He had a little bit more zip on the ball, or he also doesn't hang on to the ball. Plus, he is, like Savage said, he is more mobile. Like I think he has a better pocket presence than Geno. That's for damn sure. I saw that last week when he was in. This week you saw a little bit of it too. I know 805 man mentioned the other night in the comments on the show, when we were on Monday night, and he goes, I was still expecting us to get a field, go for the field goal. I said, the way the wind was, he would have missed it. The wind was so strong in that stadium. It was just whipping in there. I mean, the whole time, my nose still hurts from like wind burn. He would have probably missed it. I guarantee it. And it wasn't a short chip shot one either. I think it was going to be like a 50 something. That ball would have gone one way or the other.
Yeah.
I mean, and again, it's another situation where I guess it wasn't really that we abandoned the run. I mean, we just weren't out there long enough on the offense to really have enough plays too. That's the other downside. So when our line is so bad that we can't block even on the simplest play, we can't sustain drives where we're giving Gentry the ball, 15 to 20 times, because that's where he should be. And that I really feel like he should be in the 20 to 25 touches.
Mm-hmm.
And in some cases, he's not even getting more than 10 for most of these games this season because the line's so bad, that's where I turn around and say it's not entirely Gentry's fault, because he's not getting enough times to touch the ball to do what you expect him to do.
Yeah.
Let's see. The poison Kool-Aid. I think everybody did. Yeah, Jason said he goes, he had 11 wins and 1,300 yards. I thought he would have had at least 3 100-yard games. I thought so too. I thought for sure he was going to have a couple of those.
Yeah.
Thanks, Teflon Don. Yeah, and that's the other thing. You look at the players that left, and look how they're doing. Now this keeps coming up too about Burrow. What's your take on that? What do you think?
Burrow?
Yeah.
It's just clickbait. No, Burrow is not going anywhere. He said one time in a press conference that he was not having fun playing football at this moment because the Bengals are not playing good. And everyone is taking it as he wants out of Cincinnati and he doesn't want to play in Cincinnati anymore. So let's go and try to trade our entire franchise to go get Joe Burrow, when he's going to be in just the same predicament as he is in Cincinnati over here, with probably even a worse predicament because he doesn't have Jamar Chase. He's going to have a bad offense and a bad defense plus Joe Burrow.
Yeah, it's not good. But, I mean, it just if we can address in the offseason, obviously free agency, if we can get offensive line help, that kind of changes everything, in my opinion. If we can bring in at least 2 additional free agent offensive linemen that can help us, then I'm all for going and getting the quarterback in the first round if that's the plan. But again, we don't even know what's going to happen with the coach situation.
Exactly. And
You
he is
know,
not gonna, if we don't get a competent head coach
mhm.
and offensive coordinator by next year, and we have Joe Burrow, then it makes no sense. There's no point in have hypothetically had traded for him.
And now we go from this game that we just saw Sunday, where the Eagles just totally embarrassed us, just like the Chiefs did, about a month or so ago. And now we got to roll into Houston. So I mean, we beat the shit out of this game enough. I mean, there's no highlights. Max got a sack. Um, there was the whole cleat issue. One thing that wasn't shown on TV was they sent Tyree out on that drive that Max got the sack on. They sent Tyree out at least 3 times. And once he got within like 10 yards of the huddle, Max turned and looked at him and just did like a violent wave off, like, no, get out of here. Because they kept trying to get him off the field
Yeah,
because they wanted him to change his cleats
his
too.
cleats. Yeah,
That was the big thing. So once he got the sack and that ended that drive, that you saw him with the white cleats on after that.
yeah,
But yeah, so it's like every time so I'm like, first of all, that's who you're going to send out there to replace him with is Tyree. We would have given up a touchdown because I think we stopped them on that drive.
mm-hmm.
And I even turned and said to the guys behind me, I said, well, you guys are going to get 2 points right now because our offense is so bad. We're not going to get out of this 1 foot. We were at the 1 foot line.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to get it. And then Jinty ran it for like about 3 or 4 yards and gave us some space. But so anyway, so now we roll into Houston. What's your feeling on this one? And I think they're probably even a better defense.
Yeah, Gino is going to get absolutely killed out there. The Jesus Christ.
Sounds like my house.
Gino is going to get probably demolished back there because I think the Texans probably have one of the best defenses and front lines in the NFL. So the fact that Gino wants to come back this week, I don't know what he's thinking. I would just take the seat on the bench, bro, because one, it's obviously not working when he's in, and it's obviously not working when he's out. Fans have already turned on him. He's already turned on fans. There's no point. Like, it's okay. Let's, just wash our hands and call it even, like, just stay out of the way. But also, Gino does give us the best chance to lose the game also. So there, you can also take it from that point. So to me, I don't think Gino should be back there, just for the fact that I don't
Thanks,
think the
Lotus.
fans have any confidence in him. Um, and I also
I
don't
don't.
think he has any confidence in this team. And he's not. He's shown he's not a good leader, and that's not who I want there. Back there at quarterback, commanding our offense, commanding this team. No matter how many games are left in the season. So to me, I think Gino should just take the seat on the bench for the rest of the year. But I think he was already appointed the starter for next week. So
Yeah, well, I mean, we all know based on what we've seen already this season that Pete's not going to bench him, and
yeah,
Gino's not going to bench himself because
right.
this is like the only chance he's got to. If he's got plans, if we let him go to him moving on to another team, I mean, he's going to want to keep playing. I mean, I don't know who in their right mind would pick him up right now. I don't want him here anymore. I don't want him on our field anymore.
Yeah,
But I don't want to see any of our guys that we're possibly going to keep for next year get hurt either. Meaning, whether it be AOC, because, he's as fragile as glass. So, or Kenny Pickett, because we got to have one of these guys is going to be sticking around for next year if we bring in a rookie that they're going to have to work with.
I don't think either of those guys are gonna stay here.
I mean, and there's nothing out there in free agency for quarterback. So if we go and draft one in the first round, we better hope he's that damn good because he's probably going to be the starter next year.
Nope.
Well, who do you think would be the starter next year if it's not the rookie?
Depending on who we get, one, I don't want a rookie quarterback, not this season. Two, I do think there's only one person that I would be okay-ish with for maybe 1 to 2 years, and that's Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray. That's the
You
only
want
person.
little man?
Yeah, that's the only person I'd be okay with for 1 to 2 years, because next year we're gonna get a rookie quarterback. That's the year that I want to get a rookie quarterback, and I I think he would be a decent stopgap quarterback because he's shown he has talent to perform in this league. Um, but again, it all is dependent on who we get at head coach and who we get at offensive coordinator.
Yeah. And I agree with you too, Savage. I think we got Caleb Rogers in too late this season.
Mm-hmm.
Um, because even the first game that he got time in there, you saw that the kid he's got something. I'm not saying he's like the next superstar for us in the offensive line, but you could see he was already playing better in the short time he was out there than some of the guys that have been starting all season. You know, and then again he had another good game last week. This week he had some rough day. He had some rough times out there. But again, you got to look at the caliber of the guys he was going up against too. You know, so I like the kid. I like him a lot. You know, Grant got some play time on Sunday too. So let's hope we see more of him this weekend too. You know, and this will be a true test for Caleb Rogers again this week, and same thing with Grant too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, oh, Burrow said something else today. Did you see that?
No, but in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really matter because he's not gonna go anywhere. And I'm not willing, me personally, I'm not willing to give up 3 first rounders when we're gonna be absolutely terrible, even with Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
So Accelerate says I had to give up the next 4 years of first rounders for Burrow. And Nate, if Burrow comes here, good offensive linemen will want to come here, and we have the money to pay them. I don't
Mm-hmm.
want to give up 4 years worth of first rounds. That's a lot.
Just like people wanted to play for Pete Carroll, and we got adults in the room now. We're gonna make smart decisions.
Yeah. That age like milk.
Mm.
What's up, AO? Let's see, guys. Realistically, not Fantasyland. How many years to rebuild this roster, both sides?
To me, I think it's a lot closer to this. To me, is probably one of the most important seasons in Raiders franchise history, depending on where we land in the draft order. This could possibly be, if we end up with one and we trade back and get future ones, it's going to be a short rebuild. That is
Okay.
my thought behind it.
Mm-hmm.
I think we could be like Caleb Williams in a Bears situation. They traded their number one overall pick to a quarterback needy team in a quarterback needy draft where it was only the top 2 guys in that draft. And they reaped the benefits because the next season Carolina was bad again and the Bears ended up with the first overall pick again. So to me, it's kind of working the same way. To me, it's the Jets are an extremely quarterback needy franchise as well. They have the um the draft picks that we could want. If they trade up to one and we hold one, that's this is a franchise altering move in my opinion. And I think that's would be the smartest decision considering we are a couple of years away still from being competitive in the AFC West, let alone the NFL. So to me, if we end up with one, I'd want us to trade back. This going to take multiple years for this franchise to get to a competitive standard, and we got to accumulate all the assets we can possibly have. And
Yeah.
that's not by trading all of our future first for Joe Burrow.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm on board with you because you and I have been kind of on the same page with what we should do with the first pick. And if we do
Yes.
get the number one, man, that is such we get so much value for that, especially a team that's still a decent team right now, but really wants a brand new, fresh rookie quarterback, or even that best defensive player, whatever whether it's Caleb Downs or Bain or
Mm-hmm.
whoever they decide. You could get a pretty damn good return for that and get you the picks that can help you rebuild this. If we don't screw it up, like what we did with the back trade,
Yes.
that could have set us up. We wouldn't be in this predicament right now. Let's put it
No,
that way.
definitely not.
This team would have been built in a different, different pedigree. Basically, we would have been in a different position. We wouldn't be miserable. We wouldn't have gone through so many years of just crap again. So if it's handled right, it could really turn into something spectacular. But now the
Yes.
question is, who would you want to trust the current regime with doing that?
That's the thing is I trust John Spytek. I don't trust Pete Carroll and the coaching
Keep
staff
Ramrod.
currently.
Yeah, and I
That's
don't
the
either.
thing. I believe John Spytek does have the capabilities to pick well, and he's probably been the most competent GM so far that we've had in the past couple of years. Maybe I mean Tom Telesco definitely had probably the best draft that we've had in the past most recent years, but I completely believe that your team is built and it has a winning and is stable through the depth of it, and that's exactly what we got in this draft. Obviously, you have to have your stars, of course, but the depth where Jack Besh can turn into an absolute great number two wide receiver. You get your offensive linemen who have promise. We've already seen them. The corner Darian Porter looks very good and solid in pieces and spots. Like it's built around depth to have sustainability to win in this league. And so the fact that we're starting to build these pieces, I think can only be better if we continue to do that. Like I said, of course you're going to need your stars and not everybody's going to be a star. But stars are traded left and right in this league nowadays. Like you can go get one, and if we truly believe that we are ready to go and win at whatever 2-3 years down the road from now, I think that we can go ahead and trade for the star that we're looking for, whether that be, defensive end or wide receiver or, whatever the shiny spots are at this point. But I think that we have to continue to build the depth of this team because that's obviously where we're lacking right now.
Yeah. Well, it kills me because last year we went into the offseason saying, we had a lot of holes to fill. And I was saying the same goddamn thing again this year. Last year was a lack of depth. This year, same thing, lack of depth. We got so
Yeah.
many holes to fill. And we had 11 draft picks last year, I think it was. It was 10 or 11, I think, right?
Yeah.
It was close to that, roughly.
Yeah.
And some of those picks obviously aren't even on the roster anymore, which makes sense. I mean, some of the later picks don't tend to usually make an NFL roster anyway. You're taking a gamble on them. If they're good enough, they tend to
Right.
make it. But I still, I've grown to Betch has grown on me a little bit. Thornton, I'm not seeing shit from that guy. He
He's
hasn't
still a
played much.
project.
Yeah, he's definitely a project. Betch, to me, he's that possession receiver. He doesn't drop many passes. When you throw to him, he's going to catch him most of the time, or majority of the time, I should say. And he's a stronger wide receiver too than Thornton is. Thornton's built like a stick figure. He can't outmuscle anybody. He can out jump them probably, but he can't get open either.
Yeah.
It's up 8:05. Where's the rest of the hoodlums? Leo's still working, and Jay's daughter's birthday was this week, so he's doing the family thing tonight. So you're stuck with just Nate and myself. You're stuck with me, but Nate's here, so it's not that bad. So they're still saying I'm so way behind on the chat. So we got a Kyla sucks. Then Cheeto saying let's go Kyla. AO saying hell no to Kyla. What's up, Veronica? Yeah, you're getting a lot of back and forth. Yeah, and he is too. He is an injury issue.
Yeah, definitely.
And he's only about this tall. Hey, just think him and Genty, man, they'd be twins back there. The twin towers. It'd be the smallest backfield between the quarterback and the running back.
The twin sandcastles.
Yeah. Yeah, and you're right. Pete's ego, he's not going to want to bench Gino. Gino's starting the rest of the season, unfortunately, whether you like it or not. Unless he gets hurt enough to where he can't play. I mean, we've already seen him throw 4 interceptions in a game, sacked like 10 times, and he stayed in the whole time. Even when he was hobbled with that injury in his leg, he still stayed out there, you know. Let's see. Roger started playing at a good time. He was terrible in preseason. Dude, the whole offense was terrible, period. So, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think it would have made much of a difference. He would have just blended in with the rest of the crappiness on the offensive line. You never would have noticed anything. So, Nate, you want another year of hot garbage with no direction of getting better.
If that's what
what's
Kyler
up,
means, I
Brody?
guess.
What's up, Arnie? Jason says, I say we trade Gino to Birmingham Stallions. Hank's prediction for our season was 4-13. Well, you're not far off.
I know. Fuck.
The only problem now is 4 wins is going to hurt us in the draft position. Let's see. If Gino doesn't want to leave favorably, then we should start on all rookie offensive line. Oh yeah, that'll get him killed. I'd rather die with the rooks than live with the trash vets.
Right.
Okay. Donut says no on Burrow also.
Mm-hmm.
Jason thinks the number 1 pick is worth 3 picks. So 3 first-round picks or just 3 picks in general?
I think 3
Like
picks
swapping,
in general.
so like swapping this year's first round for their first round, getting their first round next year, and probably their second this year, maybe?
Yeah.
Because if
Something
they're going
like
to
that.
jump up, yeah, especially if they're jumping up from a team that's like in the from like 15 to 25.
Well, the
You're
Jets have
jumping up.
7 right now.
Oh, I'd trade with them. I would move back to 7 because you're still going to get a high value pick for that, and you get another
That's
first
the
round.
best offensive lineman off the board right there. At 7.
That's a lot to think about. I would probably go with that. See, I'm not giving up the future draft picks for Burrow with a bunch of holes in this draft. Yeah, I agree.
Yep.
Mendoza will be starting QB next year. You're not big on him, right?
I'm not big on him, no.
Who's the guy
I
that?
sent
Who
you
is
the
it?
thing today.
Huh?
I sent you the thing today about Mendoza and the past. Okay, let's finish.
Yeah, that I know what you're
chat.
talking about. I saw
Yeah.
that. That's a huge difference between those.
Let's go through the chat, and then I looked it up for previous Heisman, and then we can get back to it.
All right, yeah, let me catch up here. I'm way behind. Arnie's got a question. Which head coach would you like to see next year?
That's a really good question that I think we can probably spend an
What's up, Martinez?
episode on.
Oh, this is the rebuild time. So 3 years. Jason says 2 to 3.
I agree. 2 to 3.
No, and I agree, Brendan. You listen to all offers, no matter what it is.
Yeah,
even if it's they're looking for somebody from our team, no matter who the player is. I don't think there's anybody that's off limits. You listen to what they got to offer, and if it's too good to give up, then you take it. You know what I mean? If it's going to help the team, you got to remember it's going to help the team for the future. You know, it's not so much for what it's going to do for me right now. It's what it's going to build for us for the future to sustain something, because we haven't been able to sustain anything other than being horrible. You know, we're good at doing that. We've got that nailed. You know, something needs to snap to correct this bullshit. You know, I would only trade for Burrow if we were only a QB away. And I get that too, because we're more than a QB away. Yeah, what is his salary? I don't even know what it is.
Which one?
Burrows. What's his salary right now?
Oh, yeah, I don't know about that one.
And as far as Arnie's first question on coach, I mean, there's so many different options right now. I don't want to retread. I can tell you that right now. Like, I don't want a Gruden 3.0. I don't want somebody that I shouldn't say just got fired, because Dayball's going to be out there. Salah, if we could pull him away, I wouldn't mind. Either way, I still would rather have an offensive-minded head coach, not a defensive one. Because if we do end up going for a rookie quarterback, I want a young offensive-minded head coach.
Same.
That can grow in that position is, especially if it's a first time head coach that's going to grow with that quarterback, that they're going to be here for a while. You're not going to get that if Pete Carroll stays.
Right.
You've only
Exactly.
got Pete Carroll for a guaranteed 2 more years, fourth year option. So if we don't get rid of Carroll, that rookie quarterback's only going to have 2 years with him, and then it's going to be somebody else coming in and taking over, and then it could mean a whole different change for that whoever the quarterback is. Now he's going to learn a different system with a different head coach, and that shit doesn't help young quarterbacks. Doesn't help young players. Period. To be honest with you, when you keep switching things. Hank,
Appreciate that, Hank.
what's up, Mike? Let's see. You trade with the Jets if you get the number one pick because they're desperate for a quarterback. You know that's what they're going with their pick. They're not going to take a running back or offensive lineman. They're going to go
Yeah,
quarterback because they're
of
hurting
course.
so bad.
1,000.
Guys, my thought as well: trade out of that first pick and get your picks for years to rebuild. Question: which coach would you keep for next year? I don't want anybody. I want everybody gone.
I think
As,
everyone
mu-
should be gone too.
as much as I would. I mean, Leonard is still here now, so he is still part of. Technically, you consider him part of the problem.
Yeah.
Anybody that's here right now, they're part of that problem because they're still here.
Yeah.
And if they had a bigger voice, they think you would see changes being made. So if we're gonna get rid of Pete, I want everybody gone in the coaching staff. Not a single one left. I want someone coming in and they set everything up. And I want the coach to be hired by the GM. I don't want Mark Davis's hand in it. It's got to be done by the GM because you need the coach and the GM to be on the same page. So they develop the system together as to what they want to do with this team going forward. Because there's obviously a disconnect there too between Spytech and Pete.
Yeah. Agreed.
Hank says, Jeff, in all my life of being a Raiders fan, I have never seen an offense play this bad since the Jamarcus Russell days. They're worse than that. I would still go back to some of those Jamarcus Russell days in favor of what we're watching right now. He was just a bad quarterback. He had a decent offensive line. He had a running game. He had receivers. He was just bad. He didn't study. He didn't know the plays. The guy was just horrible. What's up, Cool Kev? Tyler A saying draft Mendoza. Who do you see trading up for Mendoza? I don't think the Jets are going to trade all the draft capital with all their needs.
That's the thing is, I think they have picks to play with. In my opinion, they definitely have picks because they still have the Colts picks as well. And at this point right now, I think the Colts, although they were good this year, I don't know if they have that. I don't think they're going to replicate it in the future upcoming years. So I would be completely fine with taking those picks as well.
And he says Jets, Browns, Cardinals will trade up for only first round quality. Mendoza, Dante Moore will stay in school. Simpson is a third rounder at best. He was initially, I think he was in the top 10, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He was like the second quarterback or third quarterback option, I think. The last rankings I
The
saw.
Ty Simpson?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the third third quarterback for sure.
You think he's that far of a drop to the third round?
Maybe late second, but yeah, probably. But that's even reinforces my thoughts even more because if the Jets have the capability to go get their quarterback, and personally, not my opinion, it's a good quarterback class. It's not a good quarterback class, but Dante Moore, like he's saying, Dante Moore will stay in school. Simpson is the third best quarterback, and he's a late second, early third round kind of guy. Like, if Mendoza is truly the only number one guy there, teams are going to be like trying to go get their franchise quarterback if they see Mendoza as that guy. So the fact that there's only one guy that's at the top there in a class that is not very good, in my opinion, again, I think you got to take the chance and roll the dice on possibly getting back in the top 5 again with not only your pick, with the pick that you get from that trade.
Isn't Henry? We talked about this last week, I think, about Ruggs. He's back in. He's not in that halfway house or whatever. He's back in actual prison again, right? Wasn't that the
I
issue
don't
with
know,
him?
honestly. I seen that the last thing I seen that he graduated from Alabama.
Yeah, I did see that, but I thought somebody said last week on he was. It might have been on a different show or something I was watching where he was back in. He's not where he was before. I guess something happened. I don't know what it was. I don't know the full story. So he's really not even an option at this point. But I don't know if I would take another chance on him. He's been out for too long now. I mean, what kind of shape can he still be in? He's not going to be in NFL shape, that's for sure.
No, definitely not. And he's definitely not
Uh,
going to come back here either way.
no, this is going to open up a whole can of worms right here with this one. The real question is, do we trade Max and let a new wave of players set a winning standard? You already know my take on this, so I'll
That's
let
the
you have
thing.
yours first.
This is the thing. You can convince me to do that if we get the right head coach, right offensive coordinator, right defensive coordinator in the spot on top of the trade, and we can accumulate even more picks with a Max Crosby trade. Then we don't have to move out of first necessarily. We can still pick. It's say we trade Max Crosby, and we end up with a later first. We can replace him with Arvell Reese or Ruben Bain, whoever you say is the best edge rush in the class, and then go get the best player available at the other
Doesn't
pick
matter.
that we have in the first round, and
Yeah,
then you can continue to build from there.
I mean, everybody knows my take on the whole Max thing. If a team comes to call him in, I'm listening, and if it's a real good, I'm taking it. I'm sorry. Uh, if it was Miles Garrett on that team, oh hell no, I'm not getting rid of him because you can't compare the two. They're two totally different style players. I just don't. Everybody's. This is my thing. Is what I say is fans get married to players, and like God forbid you get rid of somebody like Max. Everybody's like, oh, you can't get rid of him. He's the face of the team, and blah blah blah. But again, what good is one guy doing for this team right now? You know, granted, I know he doesn't have much help on the other side of the ball at the other end spot and everything, but your value for him is going to keep dropping. You're going to get less and less of a chance to get anything worthwhile for him. The time, in all honesty, the time that we should have done it was before this past draft, is when we should have done it, but we didn't. So now he's still here. Luckily, he hasn't really been injured. So if we're gonna do it, and if it's an option where if somebody calls looking for him, like a team that's just ready, like Detroit, if say Detroit calls for him and they offer up a whole bunch of shit, guess what, Max, have fun in Detroit, brother.
I'm not
If I'm the
trading Max to
GM,
Detroit.
huh?
I'm not trading Max to Detroit. They're too good. It makes no sense.
What do you mean they're too good?
They're too good. Like that pick is gonna mean essentially nothing.
I don't think so. Not if you get two of them from them.
You're not gonna get two of them. You're gonna get maybe a first and a fourth or a third.
I think you'll definitely get. I think you can pull this year's first off of them.
I don't think so. I think you can get next year's.
Either way, so yeah, but then you can use that and move that up even more too if you couple it with something else.
But then we're playing Madden again.
We got to do something. I mean, this sitting still and just
The thing is with Max is if you want to be taken seriously as a franchise, you don't trade the absolute pinnacle of what it means to be a Raider in this generation.
mhm.
Like it that doesn't make any sense in your franchise's overall kind of look across the league, because then free agents aren't going to want to come here. College agents aren't going to say, hey, we want to go to the Raiders, or hey, you should be you know taking what's it called, like doing the whole draft process with the Raiders, because they're not going to want their clients to be going to the Raiders. Like it just doesn't make any sense. Obviously, like if it puts us in a better situation, then it has to just make sense. But trading a super late first rounder for the this generation's, Howie Long or whatever. Like, it doesn't
Oh,
make sense.
that's putting a lot of pressure on. Going to bed. Good night.
Good night, Nate.
Good night.
And Jack's off to bed too. Later, Jack. Let's see. And Arnie, yes, this is, I think, the worst offense I've seen, or the worst team. This beats the Art Shell, yeah, by far. I meant waiting another year for a QB or a real plan. Let's see, where are we here? Yeah, I always don't have high expectations. Yeah, this season's just been a Giants can beat Vikings. That's what we need. We
I
need the
agree.
Giants to win too.
Yeah, I agree.
Donut says if we trade back, I'd prefer to trade for both of the Browns' first round picks. I wonder what they're going to do. Would you imagine if they draft another quarterback?
I mean, I can totally see it happening.
I can too.
1,000%.
Hey, I mean, eventually they're going to get one to stick at some point. If they keep drafting quarterbacks.
Yeah.
I mean, god damn, they had what, 5 or 6 on their roster at the start of preseason.
Yeah, crazy.
That's insane.
I mean, I don't know. To me, I don't know. I don't know. Fuck the Browns. Who cares? That's their problem.
Arnie says for Nate, which college QB are you high on right now?
I'm just not super high on Mendoza. If Dante Moore comes out, I think that Dante Moore potentially has a higher ceiling than Mendoza. I think Mendoza is definitely the most ready right now today to start in the NFL for sure, but he doesn't have the highest ceiling, and that's not what the Raiders need right now. The Raiders need a high potential guy because this is going to be our future franchise. Like, if someone like, I can't even think of a good situation. Like if the Rams drafted Fernando Mendoza, he would probably look like the best quarterback in the league because they have all the pieces surrounding him and everyone with the support along with the coaching staff to make him and be his best potential self. The Raiders don't have that luxury right now. The Raiders need to get the potential or get a higher ceiling guy because we're going to need all the potential out of this player, especially if we're picking someone at number 1. I just don't think Fernando Mendoza has the highest ceiling in a quarterback. I mean, he's probably not. He'd probably be what in the past couple of drafts of the quarterbacks. Where would you put Fernando Mendoza? That's the big question to me. Like I'm putting him behind nearly everyone except for like JJ McCarthy.
Even Cam Ward?
Yes. So that's like 12 people.
Shador too?
I'm saying like first round quarterbacks because he's going to be a first round quarterback.
Well, I knew Dart wasn't going to be behind him.
No, that's what I'm saying. And I totally forgot about Dart too.
Yeah.
Like he would probably.
Wow. You know what? Now that you just said the 15? Name of the team too, by you saying the Rams, I could see that with them too. Be honest with you. I mean, they've number one, you got the coach. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
That would do miracles with that kid. I mean, just look at his receiving core. You know, you got Devontae, you got Puka, you got a hell of a running game. You know, man, you can imagine the Rams are. Oh my God.
Yeah.
You Raider fans that live in LA would hate every minute of that.
I already do.
Well, just like you were afraid that the Rams were going to take Dart last year. Like if the Rams.
Yeah, I was.
So Joe Burrow is 48 million. Jason said.
48 mil. Yeah,
yep.
I don't know about that.
Yep. The OT class is thin, but the inside offensive line class is very good. Yeah, there's some good guards. Minter and Spytech for 2026. As a whole, there's a lot of good O linemen in the draft. Go all in on the draft. Yep. Here's one for you. Hire Dayball, swap picks with my.
He's saying the New York Giants and get Dart.
Oh, with the Giants and get Dart.
Joke's on you, Leo. Dabble is fired. He doesn't have any association with the Giants. We can just pick him up for the free. We don't have to trade nothing.
His cap hit is 25.
Oh, okay.
Arnie, another question. What are your thoughts on Clint Kubiak, OC from Seattle? Are you okay with him if he were to come in here?
He would have to be paired with a good defensive coordinator, and I think I'd be okay. I think I would be okay as long as we commit, as long as we allow him to be the coach of our future. That's why.
Yeah, Hank, only if we get rid of Pete. Yeah, I agree. Nope. Got to take a shot at drafting a franchise QB. Never know when we will be in top 3 again. I don't see us getting, top 3 maybe, but I don't see us climbing out of the top 10 next year. Do you?
No, and I get that sentiment, honestly. I do understand that part of it. It's just that I think we have to be smart with the picks that we have right now. And to me, picking Mendoza at number 1, it just doesn't make sense considering all the holes that we still continue to have.
I wouldn't mind Mike McDaniels as a head coach. I'll take him as an OC.
Yeah, same.
Pick says I'd trade back to 15 and take whoever falls. That's BPA, ideally Sonny Styles. All right, so Money says, so you guys honestly think the Jets with their record this year and has been in the hunt for first overall is going to trade all that draft capital they have to move up? They could have tanked.
But they have a lot of picks this year.
Well, trust me, they attempted to tank because they got rid of Sauce Gardner. They got rid of what's his name to oh shit, what the hell's his name?
Quentin Williams to the Cowboys.
Yeah, where did he go to again?
Cowboys.
Cowboys, that's it. And look at the Cowboys, they got better.
Mm-hmm.
So I could definitely see the Jets going all in. I mean, they got to do something. They're in the same boat we are. They've got so many holes to fill, and they're in a tough market too, man. That New York media is tough, and they've just been shit for so long too. The fan base is just livid over there.
Mm-hmm.
Dante Moore might be coming out, guys. Will Stein left for Kentucky.
I don't know. I think it depends a lot on how far Oregon goes this year. I think Dante Moore could still get actually a lot out of returning to Oregon, in my opinion. I don't see why he wouldn't, but if Will Stein actually did mean that much to Dante Moore, then maybe he comes out. But we still have to see. I think it depends on where Oregon lands.
Ray Knight says Cam Miller didn't look that bad in college in preseason, and Brady vouched for him. So why isn't he playing? Good question. I mean, they never called him off the practice squad. We just went with Kenny Pickett and Gino. We never had that third quarterback option. I mean, preseason in a way. I mean, if he's still on the roster next year, which he will be, I mean, it's going to be a rookie contract with them. I mean, he'll compete next year. I mean, who knows? If he's improved, I mean, he may make the starting roster for all we know. Oh, yeah, the 53.
Next year is AOC's last year on the rookie contract. That'll be his fourth.
Yeah. So he's here at least till next year, unless we let him go.
Right.
Or if somebody wants him as a backup. 'Cause, I mean, don't get me wrong. He's not a bad backup. I would take him for like a game or two if we have to.
Not. Yeah.
He's he'll be a backup, but that's what his career is going to be at this point. I always hoped, I had higher hopes for the kid. I really thought he was going to have something, but I don't trust any quarterback with this team right now.
Yeah.
There's nobody that could shine back there. I don't think Michael Vick could even survive back there with this team.
Maybe Michael Vick, 2004 Michael Vick, maybe.
He would be the only one that would have a possible chance, to be honest with you. Seriously. There's only two people I think could play behind that offensive line, and that's Michael Vick and probably Barry Sanders. because Barry Sanders, obviously, his offensive line wasn't as bad as this, but they were pretty awful. What's up, Rated New Central? What's going on, man? I think Dante Moore comes out and the Jets pick him up. Because what do they got? Number 7, you said right now? They're the 7th overall? The Jets?
The Jets, yeah.
And again, there's so much, and it's funny too, because there's so much fluctuation that could happen in the next 3 weeks where, teams that are like the Giants could go fall as far back as, 5 or 6, I think. Or fall back to where the Jets are now. If they, for some reason, get lucky and they win their next 3 games, that screws them up. That's going to push them further back. But we need the Giants to win a game. Let's see. What do you got here? He got moved to medium security. There it is. He got moved to medium security. Some bad shit in custody. All right, so that takes care of Henry Ruggs then. Man, I am still way behind here. I got to speed this up. I gotta cut through some of these. Ruggs is back in prison. Yep. What's up, Shopkey? Haven't seen you around, buddy. How you been?
Oh wow, you are far.
Holy crap. Finding a number 1 wideout in the draft has high bust rates. Yep. Thank you, Nate. Elite first. What? Let's see. I got to skip through some of these. 0 chance Max only gets 1 first on a trade. Easily worth 2 first. I trade him. He'll be well past his prime before they get enough other pieces to compete. Yeah, you're right, too. Oh, God, I don't want to hear that. Gruden 3.0
So
on card clock. That just drives me nuts. You trade him if the new coaching staff has a vision. And that's the other thing. We still don't know what's going to happen there. I mean, do you really think Pete's here next year? What's your honest opinion?
I really don't think so.
Now, do you think we come right out and fire him, or we give him the option to
I mean, obviously that's going to be like behind the scenes, so I don't know. But I think it's just going to end up in a firing because I don't think he's going to willingly step down.
Tyler, don't trade Max. See, a lot of people are going to say that. You know that. If we want to attract a good head coach candidate, we're going to have to use number 1 on Mendoza. Got to have good QB or promising prospect. Not having either of those is why we didn't get our guy and got Pete. That's part of the reason why we also didn't get Cliff Kingsbury, because we couldn't pull anything off to move up to get a quarterback. Whether it was Jaden Daniels or Caleb Williams, either one of those two, I think we would have got Kingsbury would have come here. If Detroit came calling, I think Max would welcome the trade. Probably would. Well, that's his hometown, or his home state. Max should play for a winning team. See, I don't care where he goes, to be honest with you. This whole, let him go to a winner. I don't care where he goes. As long as we get good value in return for him, that's how I look at it. Whatever's going to give us the most bang for our buck, I'm good with it. I don't care if he goes to Cleveland. Yeah. I don't think he's got a no trade clause in his contract. I haven't heard that, because that would have come out.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Did the Browns keep their head coach? It's a miracle that they keep head coaches as long as they do. I don't get that. I bet Cleveland takes Caleb Downs, helps their defense in Ohio State project. I think we get better O-line and we start from there. It's definitely the trenches. And I said that before the draft last year. If we don't address the offensive line, because we were going into the start before the draft, we were going in with Parham and Meredith, Putnam, and then you bring in Kappa, which still blows my mind.
Makes no sense.
Then you bring in Forsyth. He's hit or miss. I will say Cap is better at center. Not great. He's better at center than he was as a guard. But I mean, again, we took a hit on the offensive line when JPJ got hurt and Colton Miller got hurt. Colton's listed on the injury report this week with limited.
No.
Yeah, I know. I don't. I love the guy. I don't want him to play this year. For what? Dolphins could pick him up. Burrow's proven to be sidelined too much. Yeah, I mean that is true. I think Mendoza is as good as May coming out of college.
No way. No way.
You're still putting Drake May over him?
Yes.
They gave examples how Mendoza doesn't have potential.
His best quality, in my opinion, is pocket presence and ball placement.
Look at Leo's not even on the show, and Arnie's ripping on him about his Shador jersey. I love it. What's up, Finn Sweeney? Texans winning Super Bowl, best team in the league. Well, obviously you got a Texans fan here. Well, we'll see you guys on Sunday, and enjoy the win we're going to probably give you. Oh, we know what we got 2 wins. Where are we going? The only thing we're doing is going further into the draft with the number 1 pick, hopefully, at this point. Let's see. Mark Davis needs to sell it. He ain't selling the team. He's not going to sell the team. He's got nothing right now. He's got no family. You know, his mom and dad have passed on. He's got no brothers and sisters. He's got no nieces, no nephews, no kids. He's got nothing. It's he, himself, and himself. That's it. So he's not selling his team. This team will be with the Davis family until he passes on, and then whatever happens after that, who knows? We just better hope that it's not someone that comes in and decides to change everything, like the name, the image, the whole 9 yards. Because, first of all, that would be suicide. I mean, you would lose money. Because I don't think anybody would stick around if they changed the name or the logo. Seriously, I'm out. That would be the end for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's Raiders or nothing. What's up, Mr. Bakes a lot? Let's see. Poor Jets ain't win since '69. Yeah, they're horrible. Let's see. Pickett or Favre. If the Jets have to do something at QB, why is our situation any different?
I mean, I guess it's not. It's just the fact that I think that we have to be more thoughtful of our picks, considering, you know, obviously we don't want the Jets to be thoughtful of their picks. But I just think that they have more pressure considering where they're at in New York, more pressure through the media, through their fans. I mean, I think they just seem like they have more pressure than the Raiders in Las Vegas.
Yeah, look at our first round picks. Arnie just listed them. So Roman Gabriel, Dickey, Mark Wilson. Oh, I remember that one too. Marinovich, Russell. Yeah, we don't have good history with that. But again, those are past regimes. If everybody keeps thinking that, you know, we're not good with our first round picks, blah, blah, blah. I mean, that's a stigma that everybody always throws out there all the time. You know, we're not good at making first round picks or early, you know, first number 1 overall picks. You know, I don't even know how to explain how to get out of that funk. You know, if everybody just always throws that out there that, you know, we're not good with, you know, when we do certain things. You know, we've got a history of this. Rebel says, would you rather have Max Crosby or a playoff win in the next 3 years? I'd rather see us win.
Yeah, obviously, of course. I don't think it's that, you know, that simple though. Of course.
Yeah. Knock on wood. No, I don't want Gruden. I know you don't.
No, I do love Gruden, but no thanks.
I don't think he's just going to walk away, Rebel. I think it's going to be more one of those, hey, Pete, you're going to retire, you know. And I've been saying this. We say face not firing him, coming off like, hey, these assholes just fired another coach. They help him save face by not firing him. And, you know, he walks off into the sunset as his last team got fired by them, you know. So just out of respect to him, I guess, for what he's done in the past. Granted, he didn't do much for us this year. So Money says, Shopkey, New England didn't have an O-line in place when they drafted May and now sit on top of the AFC. We can build an O-line in free agency and get Mendoza. I believe we can build the O-line in free agency.
I agree. I agree.
Let's see. Raiders taken out. Yeah. May was way better. So, yeah, he's saying that too. Never happened. I'm a Giants fan. You guys better beat us. No, you This is gonna he's gonna have a lot of no, we need to win. No, you need to win. Did you know we lead Denver 73-56 win-loss record? The Chiefs lead us by 75-55. Raiders lead the Chargers 69-60 in history. Yeah, the Chiefs have, well, it's been the last 10 years with the Chiefs that they just jumped up on us big time. Let's see. Didn't Mark Davis adopt Tom Brady as his son? Fucking Arnie. Raiders are nothing. Raiders are nothing. Yeah, exactly. Nathan would stay. He loves Vegas.
I probably would stay.
Really? Even if it's like becomes the Vegas.
Because they hold the Raiders' history. It's still the same franchise.
Yeah, but would it though? I mean, the Baltimore Ravens didn't take the Cleveland Browns history with them.
No, because they just reinstated the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, but somebody could reinstate the Raiders. Oh, look at this guy.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen.
Oh, what are you laying down on bed? Hi. What's
What
up?
up, Leo?
What up, man?
We've been graced with the presence of.
Yeah, I was
Good
actually surprised Nathaniel's playing because that's what I've been saying, man. We got to do what the Bears did. Secure that
That's
number
what
one
I
spot.
think is the. Yeah, it makes the
Uh-huh.
most sense.
Makes
It
the most sense, man. Especially with the quarterback draft. With it being
Yes.
so thin, you can get people to come up. It's just like, remember CJ Stroud and Bryce Young, with just those two dudes? Yeah.
Exactly what I was saying. And teams are going to be that much more desperate, especially
Yep.
if Dante Moore decides to go back to Oregon.
Yeah.
Like, then there's literally only one first round quality quarterback in this draft. The
Yeah.
teams are going to be extremely desperate in that spot. And in
Yeah.
my personal opinion, I think the Jets have a lot more pressure outwardly. Obviously, at us, we give them a lot of pressure. Raider fans and the Raider community and everybody, we give them pressure. But outwardly, as a whole, I think the Jets have more pressure to be successful than the Raiders do.
And if draft history teaches us anything, teams are willing to reach for a quarterback.
Correct.
Oh God, yeah.
Correct.
Remember what they did with Will Levis? Even that year when Bo Nix and Penix went, they weren't supposed to be first round quarterbacks,
No.
But because teams wanted a quarterback so bad, they went up, and that's how we got lucky. And then it was Brock.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because other than that, we would have had either no, Bo went right before us, right?
Bo went.
Yeah,
right
Bo won right
Right.
before. Yeah. Yeah.
So
There
we
was
would
no
have had
more
Bo
quarterbacks.
Nix. Huh?
There was no more quarterbacks on the draft board when it got to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, not after Bo. I think the next one was like, oh man, I can't even remember who the fuck it was.
Yeah, I can't even remember either because it was supposed to be Penix.
Yeah, it was supposed to be Penix, and Penix ended up going before.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Raider Man says we haven't been good since 02. I'd say there's plenty of pressure to win. Oh hell yeah, there is.
Yeah,
There is.
that's what I'm saying.
Obviously, you don't want
Because
to lose.
we
Yeah.
know, we give them pressure. We're Raider fans. We understand.
Yeah.
But again, like I said, outwardly looking as the big picture, New York media and the NFL wants New York to be more successful than I would say Vegas.
Well, just look at our media in the press conferences. They're soft. You
Yeah.
know?
Well, I mean, look at what happened when they start getting questioned. Pete starts to get mad.
Yeah.
That's true.
He could never.
He and
coach
Hondo
in
were
a
going
city
at
like-
it, bro. That shit was funny.
He could never coach in New York City. Some coaches could never survive in that market. They couldn't.
Yeah.
It's
That's why.
brutal. It's a tough market.
That was funny, man.
Big sports cities, like Boston, for instance, because they got L.A. You've got all these multiple sports. Those sports, and those reporters for those cities are brutal on some of those bigger
Yeah.
cities.
And Vegas is still a brand new sports city. Like it has
Exactly.
almost no sports history in general. So
But we haven't won in so long, bro. Like they're like, oh, you guys are supposed.
it's nearly an
like-
afterthought.
Yeah, it's kind of like I hate to say anything, but we're kind of like the Clippers in a way. People are coming to see the other team, right?
Right.
We
right,
have
right.
dedicated fans who are just fans no matter what. They
Uh-huh.
always do some stupid ass moves, and you're like, "What the fuck, bro?"
Yeah, I can totally see that.
Because the Lakers don't get the pass. The Lakers always get heat for every fucking move they make.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, because they're the
used to
number one
winning.
show in the town. That's why, too.
Yeah.
You know,
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah.
the
I
Raiders
don't
should
know,
hire
man.
Eagle Flus as the head coach and Mike McCarthy. What?
No thanks. No thanks.
Can you pick two worse names? If we could spend number one overall on Russell, I have no problem doing so for Mendoza.
See, that's your PTSD talking right
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
That's your PTSD talking.
The thing with Russell, they didn't do their homework on him, right?
Oh
Like, had
no.
they done their homework on him instead of just Al being in love with his arm, they would have seen he wasn't the guy. Yeah. Yeah. But
Well,
oh
if they
man,
would have done the better scouting, and if they would have talked to some of the coaches,
the
you
coach
know,
didn't want him.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is a
That
fun
was,
question right here.
what's that?
What's up, Jay Morgan? I'm new on this channel, so I don't know if you guys talked about the Chiefs yet. Do you guys think their kingdom is done?
I don't.
Um,
You
I
can't
think
say that because they still
they're
have
gonna have a
15
tough road
though.
ahead of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I mean, with an ACL tear like that for Mahomes, I mean,
So
he's
late
at
in the
least.
season too.
Oh yeah, he won't be back at least until midway through the season next year. So what are they going to go into next year with a quarterback?
Minshew.
You know, are they going to go into next year? I know they got to stop Minshew the last 3 games. You know,
Yeah, but
next
I
year.
wouldn't say
If
that's
Minshew
the
gives
end of their
us,
kingdom though.
if Minshew makes us actually win, I'm gonna be so.
But then
It's
you
going to
would be
be.
happy because we finally beat the Chiefs. We beat the Chiefs.
It's going to be that
I don't know, man.
reverse revenge game.
For
You know,
real.
like he gets back at us by letting us beat him, but
Mhm.
that bumps us from getting the number 1 pick.
Remember
Because
he
it
said
would
that
bump
like
us to
2
like
weeks ago or
4.
last week that Andy Reid would do some shit like that
Yeah.
to us. Uh-huh.
Now here's a perfect opportunity, huh?
That's
Well,
a
I mean, it'd be
perfect
no better than
opportunity.
us would want to play the spoiler and knocking them out of the playoffs, but we don't have to worry about that anymore now because they're
Right.
eliminated.
Oh,
I
that's
think the
just
Chiefs
wow.
are in for they're in for a rough season next year.
Not for long though. Even if it's just one season, that would be it. They'll still be in the mix the year after once Mahomes gets
Well, they got to
healthy.
address their offensive line. If they don't address their
They
offensive line,
draft well. You know what I mean? Like they build within. There's someone that could bring a big free agent in to help them get over the hump. Yeah. Mhm. Kelsey will be gone probably.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, they already said he was probably going to retire after the season. He's not going to go into next season without Mahomes at the start. You know, he'll
Yeah.
stick out obviously the rest of this year with the team, but he's not going to come back if Mahomes isn't going to be playing until at least midway through the season, if he even plays all next year. Depends on how he rehabs and you know how bad the damage is.
Yeah, we'll see because they recover quicker than back in your day, bro. Mm-hmm.
True.
Yeah. Jeff was talking about his injury that stopped him from being quarterback of the Raiders when he tore his
Yeah, I would have been. I would have been the Heisman Trophy winner. I would have won multiple MVPs. Honey wants to know if you're wearing your throwback Todd Marinovich jersey.
Do you have a Todd Marinovich jersey?
No, but my cousin ordered one because
That
he's a
sounds
USC
so
fan.
fire. I'd be so down for that.
My cousin's a USC fan, so when I started doing the jersey thing, he's like, "Hey, can you get me a Todd Marinovich jersey?" And I'm like, "Are you serious?" So he wanted, so I got him one.
That sounds so fire.
All right, Leo. Question for you from Arnie. He says, "Question for Leo: which college QB do you like most this season?"
I want to preface this. I want to say one that's going to come out this year, and then just overall.
Oh, okay. So one that's going to come out this year, I think, might be Dante Moore. That's the one I would favor. One, he's younger, more mobile, more of an upside. Definitely more exciting, I think. I mean, I don't know about Fernando. Fernando had that 1 year here, the yards. I get it. Heisman Trophy, Big Ten, you won the championship, but I don't know, man. That defense is amazing that he plays with. He's surrounded by talent. So, and the thing that scares me with Fernando is like, what if he's like Kirk Cousins? You know, you have to surround them with the right coach, the right guys, in order for him to be successful.
So he needs a lot. He needs a lot of surrounding, like a lot of supporting cast, basically.
He needs a strong supporting cast. Yeah, I wouldn't say a lot, but he needs a strong supporting cast. Yeah.
And we definitely don't have that right now.
No.
We're gonna run him back.
We don't
We
even
got a
know who our
running
coach
back
is going to
with
be.
Yeah, we got a running back who the jury is still out on that verdict. We've got a tight end that's phenomenal, but has been injured this season.
Right.
You know, and then after that, what do you got? You know, I mean, we don't have anything if you think about it.
You
The
know?
next best
Mhm.
receiver is Lockett, who's probably not even going to be here next year.
Lockett
Yeah.
won't be here next year unless his daddy
No,
Pete is
you
here.
know. So
Yeah.
then, who's your next best wide receiver? Tucker or
Probably Tucker.
Betch?
Who?
You know, well, those are the only two wide receivers that you can.
No, you
Wait,
said
who
Tucker
did you
and
say was
who?
number
Who
one?
was the other guy?
I said, who's your best receivers after Lockett? It's either Tucker or Betch. It ain't Thornton.
Who's Betch? Who's that guy?
Stupid. He's trying to make a point.
Yeah. No,
It's
man,
up
we
to
need a
point
lot.
guard.
Mhm. Yeah, no, we need a lot. Yeah. No.
Oh, that's what it was.
Honestly,
It
like
was
my
Matt
favorite
Rattler.
quarterbacks in college, though, they're not ready to come out yet. Mhm. Yeah.
What? That's why he hates Tommy Eichenberg.
Yeah, it was Rattler. That's right.
Yep.
Rattler.
That's why Severe hates Tommy. That's right. That is him.
I
Yeah,
did want
yeah,
Rattler
yeah.
that year, but obviously not at fucking 13.
You know.
Frank Weber
Mhm.
says first round QBs sell tickets. We don't have to worry about selling tickets because we sell them to the other teams.
The other
fans with
everybody
no problem.
comes, but just not us. Not ready.
Yeah.
Do they though? I don't remember Marinovich selling a lot of tickets, and that was here in LA during that era.
Yeah, it was also 100-something thousand seat stadium too. So I mean, that's a lot of people. you're
That's also
stuffing in
true.
that.
Yeah, that's also true. It was 100,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to ask this difficult question. What Gruden said in emails doesn't matter. Gruden left us for Tampa Bay, squandered the picks we got for Max. The picks
Mac.
we got for Mac.
Mac.
Mac and beyond. I don't understand the want for him. I don't either.
I do. I get it. If when you live here in Cali, you understand it. The way we are with Max, Gruden was like the face of us for a while. Like it was the whole Chucky thing, the toughness. He engaged with the
On the
fans so
first
much.
go around. On the first
Yeah.
go around.
Mhm. Yeah.
Not so much on the second one.
No,
Well,
on the second one.
At
It
the
started
end,
that
at
way
the
because
end,
yeah, at the start it was kind of that way because everybody was expecting that version of Chucky, the first go
Yeah.
around with us, and that's kind of how it started. But then it started to sour a little bit too, I think.
Right.
And
But
obviously
let's not blame. Wait, go back though. Let's not blame Gruden for leaving. Al traded him
he
away.
got traded. Yeah, he got traded.
Yeah,
Al traded him away and told him, "You're going to Tampa." So yeah, let's not blame Chucky for going to Tampa. That was Al.
no, I'm not
Yeah.
blaming him.
Hmm.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
So Gruden technically didn't leave us for Tampa.
No. Mm-mm.
Yeah, because
And obviously he did fuck up the Mac trade though. He did fuck that up.
Yeah, I know for sure.
Because the Tuck Rule game was his last game coaching us. After that, he was gone. Because the next season we were in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Yeah, because we lost to the Ravens in the championship when they smashed Gannon, and then the Tuck Rule, and then then we went to the Super Bowl after we beat Tennessee. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So Bakes a lot says maybe a 2026 second round and a 2027 first round from New England for Max. Oh, don't trade him to New England.
See that's why I'm saying it wouldn't make sense.
I could never live with that.
That
But why the first and the 2027? You know what I mean?
That's kind of a long wait to get a draft pick.
That's what I'm saying.
Either way.
Yeah, either way.
We need it now, not 2 years from now.
And it's not like his contract's hurting us. It's not. We still have
exactly.
money. Yeah.
I
can see if the contract was hurting you.
We have had with Gruden's teams. Yeah, I get that.
And I think that's why people want him, because that's the last person they remember having success with.
Right. Exactly.
Right. The same people that will swear that Versace.
Second one. Yeah.
Even like Versace. Oh, we could have had Versace. Versace's not a head coach in the NFL for a reason, y'all.
Yes.
Because he never got I think he had one more interview after he was gone from us. Somebody interviewed him.
Yeah, one more. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then he's been a special teams coach since then.
Yeah.
So Arnie's got a good question. Prediction for how many sacks the Texans get on them.
Fuck, man.
Didn't I say yesterday? I think I said like 10, right?
I think it's gonna be up there. I'm gonna say 7. I mean, at least
Keep in mind the Eagles got Pickett 4 times, and that was Pickett.
That was Pickett.
That was
Yeah, 'cause
Pickett. If
it's
that was
supposed to be
Geno
Geno.
playing Sunday, I think it would have been 8, at least
Yeah.
8. They would have doubled it.
I'm
I
gonna
really-
say 7 just to keep it
I think 7's
kind
a
of
good number.
moderate.
I could
7?
agree with the 7.
Seven little chipmunks sitting on a branch. I
The
don't know.
better question is how many interceptions you think he's going to possibly throw. I think he's
think-
good for at least 2.
At least one. At the
Kenny or
very
Geno?
least one.
Geno's going to
No.
start.
Geno's starting.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see an interception. Yeah.
I see at least 2.
I see me and John walking around the stadium a lot more than being in our seats.
There ain't going to be much to watch on the field, that's for sure.
Like, yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah.
Mendoza was
I mean,
very
who
good
knows?
at-
Watch them surprise the shit out of everyone and make it a competitive game, bro. That would be the best thing for me. Mhm.
You think Piva's going to go that far to fall to the 7th round?
Not the
Okay.
7th. I mean, people are saying that if you base it on what he did afterwards, so the whole character thing. So he'll kind of get like the Shador treatment, right? Like, we don't
Yeah.
care what you did. You were this, you were that, but look at your character. So then all that's going to come into mind. That's what they're saying now. Obviously, he's going to get interviewed and see how he does in the interview. But they're saying that cost him being higher round because of the way he acted. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I still think he's like a late second talent wise.
I think I said we said what, like 3rd round?
Second
At
or
least
third, yeah.
for him? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he's another one that's young. He's another one that's small too. I don't know why people think he's big. Is it because he runs?
Who, Pavia?
Yeah.
No, he's little, yeah.
Yeah, he's
Well,
not
that was-
6 feet, y'all.
He's
not.
Mexican.
Well, that was the meme you guys put up. One of you put up in the chat the other day where it was Peter Dinklage on the desk from Elf running across the table as a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah. That chart might say 6 feet, but wait till the combine.
Or he stands
You know
up
how
so
Genty
Genty
didn't want to
will
run the
be
40? Pavia's
Yeah.
not going to want to get measured. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, they said he's 5'9". Yeah, that's what they're thinking. At best, I think at best he's 5'9" with cleats. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
See, I like.
Yeah,
the
no, I
whole
know. Gruden got caught talking to Tampa or whatever, and that's why Al traded him. But he didn't leave.
Oh, really?
us.
I never heard that.
Yeah, I forgot where I watched it. I was watching one of those things, and it was about that.
Oh, I didn't
And
know
that's
that.
why Al and them wanted to get the deal done so fast. So he was talking to his people. about
That's
getting
probably
that
why he
deal
was
done
talking to him,
quick.
because Money just said it here. He says Gruden wanted to go to Tampa because his dad coached at Tampa. What if Gruden slammed Hispanics in those emails? I live in California and had a PSL during the Gruden era.
Yeah. I mean, even if he slammed Hispanics, you know how many people I fucking play with that call me in the military? You should see the fucking names they called me.
Oh, I believe it. I believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's 5'9".
Nothing
That's
like
what
that has
Jarvis said.
ever bothered me.
What's up,
I think
Jarvis?
it's funny, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, especially I always tell people when they got all mad about the emails, like, can you imagine if someone was to see I know we all have like the boys group chat, you know,
Yeah,
the one
yeah.
that no one should see but the boys.
Dude,
Like all of us would fucking have that shit, dude.
there's
like,
there's
Jesus.
one group chat that I have for sure
Uh-huh.
can never be seen to the public.
See, that's what I'm
Ever.
saying. Yeah. I know there's one I have, but we say it all the time. If this shit ever gets leaked, we're all going down, y'all. We're all going
That's
down.
what we always say. Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
That's a
we're
good question
all
from
of us.
Monty. I'm not sure on that one. How many other head coaches have been traded in the NFL?
I don't know if any other head coaches got traded, honestly. Not off the top of my head, at the very least.
And it was crazy, the draft picks we got for him, too. I think we squandered.
It was a first,
course.
wasn't it?
Was it a
I
first?
think it was one first.
Yeah, man. Mm-hmm.
Nah, let's see. I couldn't imagine telling my grandchildren who are mixed race that I wanted Gruden back. Sorry, I know it's a touchy subject, but I'm keeping it real with my thoughts. I get it.
Oh, no, yeah, I get it. I don't even want him back either. To me, he's just
No,
an
I don't
icon based on Raider history. I don't want him back. Absolutely
Yeah.
not. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I wouldn't turn away an opportunity to meet him, though. Mm-mm.
Oh, 1,000%. I still love Gruden, personally.
Yeah.
What's up,
He's a
KT
great
Money?
football mind.
So KT says, "Why would anybody want to play for us when everyone that wanted to be here, we talk about trading away? Anybody that's done good for us, we don't appreciate. Not one."
No,
That's
and not
exactly
only
my
that,
point
when
with
they
Max
leave
Crosby.
KT, we fucking smear the fuck out of them
Yes.
when they leave,
yes,
bro.
Yes.
There's like a whole smear campaign afterwards, right? Like, oh
Some.
man.
If we trade them away sometimes, yeah, maybe.
Yeah. How's Jacoby Myers doing, yo?
He's
Fuck
been
Jacoby
doing pretty good
Myers.
from what I've seen. I wish we had a wide receiver like him.
As I have
Right?
his signed poster right here, right behind me, right there.
John
Dude, I have a
Raines-
hat autographed by Jacoby and Divine Diablo, DJ Turner. Who's the other one? Yeah, I can't remember who the other one was. That was
Fuck, I
my
have a
first year in
DJ Turner
Bakersfield.
signed something.
I
too.
didn't. I haven't thought about this until he just mentioned this. The Bills reach the Super Bowl after the Chiefs were eliminated because the team that's always beat them in the playoffs is the Chiefs.
Well, did you
Ooh.
see that one dude who's on Fox who's a big Chiefs person? What's his name? Forgot the dude's name, but anyway, he does a show on Fox, a sports talk show. But he said if that happens, then there needs to be an asterisk next to that Super Bowl because it'll be they won the Super Bowl that year without having to go through Mahomes in Kansas City. Like, bro, shut your ass
Oh,
up. Just getting
please.
there is hard enough.
Unbelievable.
You know what I'm talking about? Nick. His name's Nick something. Nick Wright. There you go. Yeah.
Oh, I hate
Nah.
that guy.
Yeah. He does Mahomes Mountain and all that bullshit.
hmm
Shout
He had
out
your
to
boy
Aunt
Caleb
Six.
out
He's
there.
a big LeBron guy too.
Yeah.
Shout out to Aunt Six with the $2 super chat. It says it's the you. It's all about the you.
We'll see. Good luck. All I gotta say is good luck in the tournament, man. Good luck. Mm-hmm.
Bill Belichick. Oh, wait a minute. When he was with the I thought he walked away from the Jets one.
He did walk away.
He walked
Yeah.
away, right? He didn't get traded. He walked away.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
he
he was
was
like,
he was
"Fuck."
with Cleveland first, then they shit canned him. Then he went with Parcells. Yeah.
I don't think you understood my Giants thing because I was driving and typing. But I said, what if we were to swap picks with the Giants, hire Dayball on the coaching staff as the OC,
Mhm.
and then in that swap trade of draft picks, throw in Jackson Dart.
Oh,
we
who do you
get our
want? Max
quarterback-
Crosby? Ashton Genty?
No.
Who do you want?
Right?
So AO is saying 8 coaches have been traded for draft picks. I'm trying to
Really?
remember who.
I honestly I can't.
It had to have been back in the days, bro. It couldn't have been during like our era, right?
I honestly don't remember. I know Gruden. That's it. I'm sure as soon as somebody says the other names, I'm gonna be like, oh shit, yeah, I remember that now.
Probably.
That's exactly what's gonna happen.
I don't remember a coach getting traded since in our time frame. Yeah.
The worst
He
of
knows
our
how to
offensive
crack.
line.
They're all
Kappa
zeros,
has
man.
to go
Can't
5.
even fucking rank them, bro.
Kappa has
They're
definitely got to go
5.
6. There's only 5 of them. He has to go 6. Kappa 6.
I get it. Oh man.
Hey, Rogers got his welcome to the NFL moment this week, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So did Porter. Porter was getting caught out of position a couple times. Yeah. I can't remember how many times I screamed at the TV, turn your fucking head. No.
I couldn't even rank those right now. At that point, to be honest with you, out of those 5, just put them in any order because I don't think any of them.
Our 2 best linemen are hurt right now anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, and out of that group, I would probably put Rodgers in front of most of them. To be honest with you, he's got the most potential out of all of them.
Didn't you say you like Kappa at center?
I said he's better.
He
I
did.
think he's better at center than what he's been at guard.
He said he loves Kappa at center.
And that's not what I said. Go back and watch the video.
yeah.
It's not what I said.
You said the Pats traded a first-round pick for him? No
I
fucking
don't
way.
know that it's true.
I didn't think they traded him. I thought he just walked away. He resigned on a napkin.
That's what
That's
I
how
remember.
he
hearing.
resigned from the
Napkin
Jets.
resignation. Yeah. But maybe he was still under contract, and in order to go to the Pats, they had to get something for him.
Let me see.
That's crazy. Now you got the old man typing his Commodore 64 trying to get the facts.
Uh,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
he
Now I'm looking it
resigned.
up.
He resigned as the
Yeah,
Jets.
on a napkin. It's exactly how he did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
See, I think
here's what it's telling me. Oh, I see who. Oh, okay. Oh my God, I remember every single one of these now. Now that I
here we
see
go.
this. All right, there's some outlying reasons now too. So obviously Gruden, Raiders to the Bucks. Bill Belichick, Patriots to the Jets, then back to the Patriots. After a brief stint as the Jets coach, the Patriots reacquired Belichick by sending the Jets draft picks, including a 2000 first rounder, 2001 fourth rounder, and a 2002 seventh rounder. Then the Patriots sent some picks back to the Jets as part of the overall settlement. Bill Parcells was traded from the Patriots to the Jets in '97.
No way! That was a
He was
trade?
traded. He was traded to
I
the
didn't know
Jets
that.
in exchange for third and fourth round picks of the '97, a second rounder in '98, and a first rounder in '99, plus a charitable donation. Mike Holmgren traded from the Packers to the Seahawks in '99. Seattle acquired Holmgren by giving Green Bay a second round draft.
Wow.
Herm
That's
Edwards
crazy.
was traded from the Jets to the Chiefs in '06. Kansas City
Oh,
sent a
God.
fourth round draft pick to the Jets to secure Edwards' contract.
I bet the Chiefs will get the fuck out of that one. Whew.
Now, this one's here is listed as a less prominent trade, but Colts traded Bruce Arians from the Colts to the Bucks in 2012.
Oh, actually, I do remember that.
Indianapolis received compensation from Tampa Bay for releasing Arians, including draft considerations.
I
That was
do
a,
remember
that
that.
was a release.
The most recent one,
Uh-huh.
Sean Payton from the Saints to the Broncos. When Denver acquired Payton's rights while he was under contract with the Saints, draft pick compensation was included.
Really?
Because he was I think he was still on suspension, wasn't he?
Yeah,
I don't
still
know.
was.
When that happened, I thought.
Because I remember I kept saying, why can't we get Sean Payton? And there was like all kinds of shit about that. Yeah. You have to trade for him, then you
No,
got to
because he
sign
took the
him.
because he took the year off. That's what it was. He took
And
the
then you
year
have to
off.
You had to wait for the suspension for him to serve it before he
It
can
wasn't a
actually
suspension.
fucking go.
He resigned from New Orleans, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
He technically retired, but he was still under contract, so they still owned
Mhm.
his right to something. I forget the
Yeah.
whole parameters for that.
The same
But
reason
didn't he
why
still have to-
Derek Carr can't sign the
Because he
one-day
retired
contract yet.
before they can give him the suspension, though, right? Because he knew it was going to come.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
All I know is I watched the movie about it.
Oh, God. The one with Kevin James?
Yeah.
Oh, man. That was
Peter's
funny.
lost y'all. Seen in his interview, dude. He had to be reminded not once but 10 times about Sunday. Once we finish the season, he's going to announce retirement. Put him out to pasture. Yes, I live in New England. Oh, Joe, what's up, Joe? Oh, so do I, brother. That's why the last thing I want to do is send Max to New England to hear it from all my asshole Pats fans friends. Who is the MVP of our team? Most improved player.
That's hard,
best
bro.
draft
With a
pick,
shitty
best free
team like
agent.
this, like, I wouldn't even fucking crown anyone anything.
Yeah,
No.
dead ass.
Yeah.
Best draft pick.
It ain't Jack
By
Bash.
default. By default, it's got to be Genty. I mean, Genty's the only one that's producing out of the rookies.
But I thought
Yeah.
his grade was incomplete or whatever the fuck. How are you going to make him the best draft pick?
Well, I mean, if you're just if he's putting a gun to my head, pick the best draft pick, it's got to be Genty. He's the only one that's done
If he's
anything
putting a
positive.
gun to my head to pick one of those, I'm dying. Because I could not come up with a straight answer.
How about best free agent?
Oh my god.
Fuck. Statistically, Devin White.
I was going to say
I was
Devin
gonna
White too.
say, if you're his agent, Devin White. Yeah. I like
Best
Landon
position-
Roberts though. I like E-Rob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best position coach? I don't think I could pick any of those because I think they all suck ass.
Even Rob Leonard?
Make him the DC, huh?
Right. I don't think anybody could have fixed Tyree, man.
I don't think there's any
Nobody.
MVP on the team.
Nobody.
You know what?
I think
I stand corrected.
Travis
MVP is AJ Cole.
Oh,
Oh,
good lord.
I
We
like
give it
that.
to the punter.
I like that.
Let's see. We're having a good
Who
year.
would be your
Surprise, we are
MVP?
11-3.
Nathan?
What's up,
Fucking
Marcus?
you. That's how I fucking pick it.
Like that? This guy?
Yeah.
Dun,
Yeah,
dun,
that guy.
dun. Mm-hmm.
What up, Marcus?
Yeah, I guess it would be Max if you think about it. Yeah, true. I wasn't even thinking about him.
No, I know
Anthony, Alex, Kappa, Devin.
Because you want him out of here, that's why.
Best
Brendan
position
Carroll.
coach, Brendan Carroll.
Good lord.
Who's our DB's coach? Oh, I don't know. Let me see. I got
Mm,
the Raiders site up. Let me.
I can't even tell you who are.
I couldn't off the top of my head. I have no clue.
And it ain't our strength coach. That motherfucker has
coaches.
not got no strength on our offensive line, so it ain't him.
Isn't
Isn't that Deuce Gruden?
Deuce Gruden, yeah. Our strength coach.
Marcus Robinson is our defensive backs coach. He's an 18
Who?
years experience. Marcus Robertson.
Wow. I don't even know who the fuck that
Let's
is.
see.
Probably one of Pete's boys.
All right, so this is his second stint with the Raiders. Having spent the 2014 to 2016 as the team's defensive back coach, a 12-year NFL veteran as a player and formerly all-pro safety, Robinson brings with him 18 years of NFL coaching. So
I like the one. What's his name? Had what's the homeboy's name? AP had him here. Was it Manning? Yeah, I don't know.
I'm looking to see if he's got any ties prior to with Pete, and I don't see it.
Yeah. Yeesh.
Oh, well, he played what? No, where's Marcus? Trying to see who he played for.
I will never, ever wear a kicker jersey.
No?
I'm sorry. Never. That is me admitting that my team fucking sucks and our best player is a fucking kicker.
Oh, he does have a tie with Seattle. When did Pete Carroll get to Seattle?
Oh, jeez.
12?
Legion of Boom?
No, before that.
I know. I was trying to figure out what year they were, and it was like 2-3 years before that.
Probably 10?
2010? Yeah.
All right, so he doesn't have a. He did play for the Seahawks, but it was 01 to 02.
Oh, yeah, no
Oh,
way.
wow.
Yeah, no way.
So he played 12 seasons as safety with the
Pete
Houston
Carroll
Oilers.
was at USC during that time.
Yeah, he was with Tennessee for a long. Houston and Tennessee.
That's
He was
right.
there from
He was
91
there.
to 2000.
Pete Carroll was running NIL before it was NIL over at USC. Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
He
Just like
played
the
a lot.
SEC.
Yeah, hey, he had,
Just
hey,
like
you know
the
what?
SEC.
He must have been pretty decent back in the day. He had 24 total interceptions. 24 is not bad.
How many years did he play?
12.
Oh, that's a decent career. Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
2 a year. That's not bad.
That's more than Stokes has, right? How many Stokes has?
More than I think it's more than Namdi too.
Yeah. Yeah, but most people didn't throw it to Namdi.
And that's
Yeah.
the thing. But that's also
was
just a
different.
true test on how good he was.
Yeah. Namdi was fucking. Woo! That's the jersey I gotta get. I gotta get me an old school Namdi jersey.
That would be fire.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Definitely trade that now. See, they got people talking. This fool talking about Max, huh? Mm-hmm. Ooh, but John wants Ruben Bain.
I didn't start to talk about Max. Somebody asked it in the chat earlier, so.
And then you just had to run with it, didn't you?
Of course he did.
No, no bullshit. Go back and watch it. I let Nate take it first. I didn't even.
I
touch
was
it first.
listening. You're like, well, Nate, what do you? You could have easily skipped past that comment. Like,
What's up, Coach?
mhm.
Yeah, there you go. Leo needs an AJ
No,
Cole
I don't
jersey.
have a Janikowski one either. I actually give shit to MC Raider when he wears his Janikowski jersey. Yeah.
Really?
That's one of his favorite all-time Raiders is Janikowski.
Wow.
There's certain jerseys I won't wear only because I'm a big dude and I can't see myself wearing like a running back's jersey. Like me wearing a Genty jersey would just, I don't know. It's like
That'd be kind of fire though.
I want a big old lineman jersey.
Yeah.
Because then
You need a
I don't
three-digit
feel
one
weird.
like the one I wear.
I'm going to order a Genty jersey in my size. God damn, I could
Yeah.
fit 2 Genties inside that.
You would have to make your own and get the number like supersized.
The Ravens making the playoffs.
That's a good question.
They beat the Bengals, so they kept their chances open. Yeah.
Let's see, playoff bracket. Right now they're not.
Well, Donald Penn jersey would be dope. I fucking
Ooh. Right now, the number 7 seed in the AFC is Houston. Number 8 and 9 is the Colts, and then the Ravens. So the only two that aren't eliminated yet are the Colts and the Ravens. They're both still alive.
with Old Man Rivers, fucking crazy.
Old
Yep.
man Rivers.
And imagine they're now they've fallen out of making the playoffs. When a little over a month ago they were like possibly the number 1 seed at one point.
No,
They've
the
taken
one
a
was
hit, man.
always
They've fallen far.
Patriots and yeah.
Number 1 is the Broncos.
Yeah, the Patriots and the Broncos were always the ones. Yeah. For a
Yeah.
while.
So right now, Broncos they got the best record in the NFL. They're 12-2.
Yeah.
So Broncos are number 1, Patriots are 2, Jaguars are 3, Steelers are 4, Chargers are 5, Bills are number
The
6.
fucking Steelers, bro, are 4. And people were
Yep.
talking about 2-3 weeks ago how they want to fire Tomlin.
Yep. And Texans are the number 7 seed. So right now it would be
Luke,
the
my 2 cents.
It would be the Texans going to New England, Bills going to Jaguars, Chargers to the Steelers.
Ooh, the Steelers will whoop their ass.
Yeah, I hope so. On the NFC side, the Rams are the number 1 seed. The Bears are number 2.
Oh, because the Seahawks lost?
Eagles are number 3. Bucks are number 4. Seahawks are 5. 49ers are 6. And the Packers are 7. Lions aren't even in the picture.
Why would you not want the Rams to win, Joe? They're LA.
Fuck the Rams.
I'd rather have the fucking Rams win than the Buffalo fucking Bills, bro.
I would
Fuck Buffalo.
I would have a million times over rather have the Bills than the
I would too,
Rams.
actually.
Negative Ghost Rider. Well, you're in New England. It's different for you. This guy over
Because I just want to see them. I hope it comes down to them and the Patriots in the AFC Championship.
Mr.
and they
Angels
whoop
fan
'em.
over here. Of course he would fucking do some shit like that.
Why the fuck would you want the Rams to win?
My dad's team?
See, you have a connection to it. That's why.
Yeah.
That's like your third piece.
Yeah, that's my
Well,
third. My second, someone else. Yeah.
In the NFC, so it would be the Packers at the Bears, the 49ers
How could
at the
any Raider
Eagles.
fan want the Bills to win, y'all? Y'all understand they knocked us? They were our nemesis in the 90s.
Dude, look at the rest of look at what's making the playoffs. You want the Steelers to win? Do you want the Chargers,
Yes.
Patriots,
Yes.
or the Broncos?
No,
He
not the
does want the Steelers.
I'd rather have the
does want
Steelers.
the Steelers to win. He definitely
I'd
wants
rather
the
have
Steelers
the
to win.
fucking Steelers than all those other teams, bro. Actually, no. I'd rather have an NFC team win this year.
I want the Bears to win.
Yeah.
I'm either with the Bears or the Packers.
I don't
Nah,
think
mainly
I wouldn't want the
I would go
Bears to win.
Packers first because my daughter's a Packers fan, so
I
I
would
would
want
want
the
to see
Packers
her.
because of JJ, Josh Jacobs.
And I think that's the other thing too.
Okay.
The Rams because of Devontae. You know. Yeah.
Fuck the Rams.
Yeah, dude.
What's up, John Leo?
It'll weed out some of the Niner fans down here too if the Rams win. They'll become Rams.
No, it
fans.
won't.
Yeah. Or maybe some of the Cowboy fans they'll jump shit. Like I'm from
Maybe,
LA.
maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe some of the
Yeah.
Cowboy fans. Maybe.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it would be the Packers at the Bears, 49ers at the Eagles, Seahawks at the Buccaneers. So the number 8 seed right now would be Detroit's the next one to get in. Carolina and Dallas. Those are the 3 teams that are still alive in the NFC. Detroit,
Fucking
Carolina, and Dallas.
Carolina, y'all. Carolina.
Well, it's that whole division. Dude, that division is still oh no.
Let's
New
go,
Orleans is
Carolina.
out.
Got the Cali boys out there.
Oh yeah, New Orleans and Atlanta are both out.
Yeah, New
Well,
Orleans.
they're tied with Tampa. They're tied with Tampa at a 7-7 record. So imagine that Tampa's going to make the playoffs with a 7-7 record right now if the season would
What was
end.
it?
They
New
could win it.
Orleans. New Orleans beat Tampa.
I think so.
Yeah.
But I just don't want to see the Broncos win, and the fact that they get the first round bye. I just hope someone else creeps up and knocks the Patriots and the Broncos from the number 1 and 2 spot. I just don't want the Patriots to have the bye week.
I would not. Not the Broncos. The Broncos, absolutely not. Absolutely.
The number 1 and 2 out of the 1, 2, 3, 4 seeds, the only team out of those 4 that I'd want to see make it would be probably Jacksonville, because I've got no will towards them.
There you go. That's our team, Jacksonville.
That's who I would go for.
Fuck Jacksonville.
Fuck the Steelers. I lived through the 70s with them, so they can go fuck themselves. The Patriots, everybody knows my history with them. And the Broncos, I just don't want to see them win. I hate them too.
I like Travis Etienne, so I wouldn't mind that. And Jacoby Myers is on there.
I think the only one I'd be cool, like maybe
Jay's in the chat. What's up, Jay?
2 people or 2 teams, Bears, Bills, and if that ends up being the Super Bowl, I win, in my opinion.
What's up, SoCal?
And that's what I'm saying. Can you imagine the Rams winning in fucking Santa Clara?
Yeah, that shit would be ass.
That shit would be badass.
That shit would be fucking terrible. That shit would be so fucking lame.
No.
Arnie wants to know what college jersey you're wearing this year, Leo.
I always wear Notre Dame.
What's up, money?
Always wear Notre Dame.
Oh, my 2 cents.
I will find the Jackson Dart USC jersey to wear to the Giants game.
I mean, I told you I can get you one, but it wouldn't be here in time.
It wouldn't be here in time, yeah.
Nah, it wouldn't be here in time. Yeah.
If the Bills don't win it all this year, then the head coach will probably go, maybe.
And that's crazy, bro. Imagine that. Like,
A winning team. But again, they've been there so many times. Well, they've been there so many times when it's like,
talk about first world problems, huh?
Jeez. I know,
yeah, right?
I wish we had that problem.
I just want to see us get to 500.
The Dodgers go through it because almost every year people want Dave Roberts fired.
But then he wins.
He should be fired.
See?
He's fucking terrible. He gets fucking. He's terrible. Imagine if the Dodgers actually had a good skipper. Imagine.
We'd be back to back champions. Wait.
They'd be fucking 6 times champs by now.
It's coming.
No.
Yeah.
Arnie says Lions, Texans, Super Bowl. Lions are going to get in the playoffs. They're out right now. They're not even in it.
The Lions would be cool because how much I liked Barry Sanders and Megatron and Stafford when he was there.
Yeah, but they ain't getting a ring or a trophy. They're not playing.
No, but just because of them.
I know.
The jersey. Yeah.
I have always liked Detroit, to be honest with you. And I think that was just because of the whole Barry Sanders thing, for sure.
No, for me, it was because of Barry.
Yeah.
The reason why I started watching football on Thanksgiving, because of Barry, not the fucking Cowboys.
Steelers are more of a rival than the Bills. Leo just hates the Bills. I don't know. What is it? Because of the.
I told you they were the ones when I was growing up. That's who knocked us out of the fucking playoffs, bro.
Yeah, the 50. What was it? 50 something to 3.
That was the one. The year that Bo got hurt, right? And then there was another one.
Yeah, Cincinnati game.
Home. Yeah. Oh man, that was so bad. That was so bad. We were screaming in the Coliseum. We want Buffalo.
Just imagine if Bo wasn't as strong as if Bo Jackson wasn't as strong as he was, that injury never would have happened. That just shows you how strong that guy was.
But I don't even know if we would have won though, because when you rewatch that game, Howie and them were fucking struggling against the K-Gun. They were gassed, bro. They were fucking gassed.
SoCal, anybody but an AFC West team. Hell yeah.
Yeah, for reals.
See, I'm with SoCal's plan.
Well, the Ravens fired their head coach. He had way too much time there with the quarterback that's supposed to be great. Nah. I wouldn't be surprised if he is let go. I really
I wouldn't.
wouldn't.
Again, first world problems. I wouldn't mind having that quarterback.
Yeah, right.
I'm telling you, when
Well,
you have a winning team, you complain about like shit like that,
I
and then you
wanted to
see.
bring up a point
Be
for
right back.
Jeff specifically.
I'll be
Okay,
right
go
back.
ahead.
Hang on.
So Leo,
He said, "Fuck your point." He just
I'll
bounced.
wait. I'll wait for Jeff. I'll wait for Jeff. It'll irk him. That's why.
I gotta check. He wants a Bowers jersey in 3XL. I might have one left. I think a baseball jersey one I have in 3XL. Yeah. I gotta clear out the jerseys right now, end of the year.
You're gonna have a clearance sale, Black Friday, past
Yeah,
Black Friday sale.
yeah, I'm gonna do something like that, like a fucking clearance sale, get rid of everything, and then get ready for Bakersfield. Yeah.
Eee. Get those Fernando
Man,
Mendoza jerseys printed.
I got some news, man, about Bakersfield, but I'll probably tell you behind the scenes
Okay,
because it's
bet.
not for
Yeah.
sure. But if it
Uh.
is, ooh, Bakersfield's gonna be lit, man.
Ooh, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Yeah, yeah. He's going with the whole reunion theme, which is kind of cool. Yeah,
Okay, that's dope.
yeah. So that'll be dope. Yeah. Uh-huh. Although we're gonna be outside, so you know how that shit goes.
Oh, it might be fucking hot.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have. I get 2 spaces this year. So I'm gonna have my canopy where I have all my merch and stuff,
Mm,
and then I'll bring another one, and then we'll make another Cheeto lounge.
for the fucking Cheeto Lounge.
I'm like, huh. We'll get that shit going, man. Where'd this fool go?
I don't know. He left the two people with no fucking way to handle the chats.
I know I'm on my phone, so I can't even do anything. Yeah,
I'm back.
dude. Oh, there he is. He probably take a shit.
That quick?
You know what? Knowing his attic ass, he probably wants to go smoke.
No.
Don't lie.
I had to go pee.
Oh, okay. All right, Nate.
What were
Go
you
ahead.
looking for? Was there something specific in the chat that I missed? Or
No.
No.
So I seen today they asked Tom Brady, "Do you think that you could still play in today's NFL?" He said, "Give me 2 months, and I'd be killing that shit."
Damn.
he actually said that. That's
Yeah.
No
bullshit.
say
There's no
that,
way he
dude.
said that.
You just
Yeah.
opened up a whole can of worms
I
for the fucking Raider
I
Nation.
seen it today.
Fake news. There's no way that's real.
I'll look it up. I'll look it up. I
we
You
seen
found
look it
our
up and you
rich
put it on the
quarterback.
screen.
I seen it today, sir.
Give me Brady and draft Mendoza behind him, or more behind him.
Well, we
Jeez.
definitely better get an offensive line because other than that, we're going to get Brady killed if that is the case.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But what would he do with his ownership? Because you can't be a player and an owner.
You know, for Tom Brady,
put
they'll
your-
bend the rules.
Right? They put the ownership on hold or whatever the fuck. Didn't they do that for
Right.
Jordan when he came back? Right?
A different league, different rules. Who knows?
No, they've changed the rules for him. Yeah.
Well, and
I'm
Tom
pretty
Brady's
sure
the golden child, so they probably changed the rules
he
for
is
him
the
too.
fucking goal. That's what I'm saying. He's the
Of
golden
course he
child.
is. The fucking guy can do no wrong.
Mhm. Yeah.
Then why aren't they still giving us good calls? Why aren't they swaying games in our favor?
Right here.
Because
Look at,
even when they try, we blow it. We fucking
Yeah,
suck.
true.
this
We
is
just suck
9
so
hours
bad.
ago. This is 9 hours ago.
What did it say?
Fuck, where is it at? I would whoop ass right now. Give me a month. Tom Brady on it if he can still play in the NFL. 9 hours ago.
I fucking love it.
9 hours ago.
He's such a fucking
What is that
competitor.
from? Who posted that?
This is from, let's see, look at.
Who's he with?
You gotta turn off. Put the volume on.
It's on.
You didn't turn the volume on when you shared it. I bet.
Either
Doesn't look
way,
like-
he says that he would whoop ass right now.
But what channel is that? Like who is he with? Who is that?
This is a podcast with Shaq, the big podcast.
Oh, okay. All right. That's crazy. I mean, I'm not surprised he would say that, bro. It's Tom Brady. That's how he is. He'd probably bring
That's-
Gronk with him too. He said, I
When
need
asked-
3 more months to get Gronk ready.
When asked if he could still produce in the league following Phillip Rivers' comeback, Brady said, I certainly could. I would say the answer for me would be yes. I'm not allowed to anymore because I'm an owner, a minority owner of the Raiders, so I can't unretire.
Yeah, I can see that.
Fuck you. Give him 2 months. Then Big Luck says, Coach says Brady's full of shit. Would you rather have Mendoza or Cam Ward?
I'm going to post that shit on fucking Instagram and start stirring the pot.
Do it, man. Start your fucking. Yeah. Start your fake news shit, man. Do it. It's a good discussion.
What's up, Jason? Raider Nation Jason in the house. What's up, my guy?
What up, Jason? How you doing, man? I ain't seen you in a minute,
Back
big
to
dog.
Jordan, but didn't come through. Oh, actually, Washington promised ownership back to Jordan, but they didn't come through with it.
See, there you go. Something like that. Yeah. Which is
Oh, well, we
fine.
know Brady doesn't have a wife to put the team, the ownership under. He'd have
That's
to
fucked.
he'd have to assign it to somebody and hope that that person gives it back to him.
It's kids.
Yeah,
None of them are over 18.
yeah, true. They're all
No.
minors.
His sisters look trustworthy.
Oh, maybe his sisters.
Yeah.
Or his parents. His parents are still alive.
Oh yeah, they are. Yeah. I mean, I don't see him coming back, but I could see him doing that though. Like if it was an option, like I could see that fool doing that. Yeah.
Man, I wouldn't buy a new jersey. I wouldn't buy a jersey of a first-year quarterback. Absolutely not.
You wouldn't buy a Brady one?
Oh hell no!
No,
No way! Absolutely not.
An opportunity to have the GOAT's name on a Raider uniform.
Leo, I'll boot you off
That'd
your
be
own
pretty
goddamn
sick.
show if you keep saying that.
I'm just saying. Why do you think I'm so obsessed with the Marshawn jersey? I know Marshawn's best years weren't with us, but I get to wear a Marshawn jersey in Raider colors. That's why I want one.
See, Marshawn, I don't have a problem with. Tom Brady, no.
I would buy one so immediately fast.
So immediately.
I don't know. It's kind of funny.
I couldn't.
People walking around
Couldn't. Because you know why? Because then that's another thing that somebody would bust my balls about around here. Like, oh, see, he told you he went over there and now he's your quarterback and now you all want him. And, no, fuck you, no.
And then you could just be like, yeah, you're fucking sad about it, aren't you?
Hey, there's Bay Area peeps in the chat, right? I have a question for that.
Yeah.
So given what Jeff just said about not wearing a Brady jersey because of the area, do Bay Area people wear Jerry Rice Raider jerseys? Or is that like a no-no?
It's a great question.
That's a good question.
That's a really good question.
Right? Because you'd be like, no, fuck that. He was a 49er. Da, 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 like,
yeah, they would have the same argument Jeff does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Granted, it's not the same history where like a tuck rule or they fucking beat us in the playoffs type shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's just it. There's so much more history behind my whole reason why versus, occasionally
one playoff game reason.
No, it's that whole 20-year run that he was here with them and all that bullshit.
Yeah, the Niners had the same thing.
Yeah, but their whole run started because of that one goddamn play. You take that play out of that equation, we win that game. They might not. We would have gotten in the Super Bowl that year and probably for the next year after that and possibly a third year. Gruden wouldn't have been traded away. He still would have been here. It would have been a totally different situation.
I don't mean to burst your bubble, and I understand as a Raider fan, I think we would have won too. But let's not make it seem like that year would have been easy to win the Super Bowl.
Well, at least the Patriots run wouldn't have started. It would have stopped right
It
there.
definitely would have started either way.
No.
You think Belichick would have been like, "Oh, I'm going with Bledsoe next year"?
Yeah.
Who
exactly.
knows at that point? Who knows? But still, we would have been right back. Because think about it. The following year, we were in the Super Bowl.
If my aunt had nuts, she'd be my fucking uncle. Like,
Just stop
you
for
know
one
what I mean?
second.
Like,
So if that Tuck, let's just think about this. Tuck rule doesn't
That's what I'm
happen. That-
saying. Your
he
own
actually
response
fumbles it.
makes-
We recover it. We got the ball. We win that game. Gruden doesn't get traded, so he's still here. We end up going to the Super Bowl the following year, which
But wait,
we really
why
did.
don't Gruden get traded? We just talked about that like 20 minutes ago that he was wanting to go.
Because
to
we just, if we would have gone to the Super Bowl that year, Al Davis was not going to get rid of him. He would have
I don't
stuck it
know,
out with
man.
him
I
because he won
did
the
some
Super
crazy
Bowl.
shit.
Or if we would have gotten to the game. And then the following year, we get to the Super Bowl. Gruden's not in Tampa. We beat Tampa. Then we possibly win another one after that is a good chance. Still, the Patriots run never would have started. It would have stopped right there because they still would have had to get through us. And it would have been on our terms because it would have been our home game the following year. We wouldn't have been playing in New England in a possible snow game. We'd be playing back in Oakland.
Oh.
I
So
wanna live
everything
in your
changes.
fantasy.
Everything flips. You totally flipped the script with that. If that Tuck rule was never called.
Okay.
Seriously.
No, we would have won the Super Bowl if Saragusa doesn't smash Gannon.
True. We would have gone that year.
Yeah. And that year they played the fucking Giants.
Giants.
They
were
carried
ass.
Colin led fucking Giants, bro.
The Giants were ass.
Oh my god. Yeah, because I don't know.
Coach
We had
says
good
I'd buy a
defense.
Montana Raider jersey. You said GOAT, right?
No, I'd buy a Montana one in a heartbeat, bro.
No,
That was
because
my-
you said GOAT. He refers to Montana as the GOAT, not Jerry.
Oh yeah, of course.
Jerry's the GOAT for wide receivers.
Tom.
Jerry's the goat of wide receivers. Yes.
Tom Brady's the GOAT overall.
Don't say that.
Because of his run. Yeah, you have to admit it, as much as you hate it, bro.
I do. I hate it. I hate every minute of it.
Yeah.
I would glad. You know what? You come live here for however long they were good, and I'll go live
Absolutely
out there,
not. I couldn't
and
do
you
it.
see how bad it was here for me. It was brutal.
I couldn't
It was
live in New
absolutely
England
brutal.
if the first time I tried
20-something
catfishing
years
was
later, and I still
25.
get my balls busted over that goddamn Tuck game.
Yeah. No, I could see it. I get it. Yeah.
The only time they didn't give me shit was when we beat them week 1 this year. Like somebody was busting my balls the other day about it. Oh, look at we're number 1. I'm like, yeah, you got 2 losses. Just remember, one of those was to one of the worst teams in the NFL. You still lost to us.
Give me a month and I'll take Leo's spot on the Raider Connection. I'll be kicking his ass. I'll be kicking ass. That's what Rorschach said
Where did he say
Oh,
that?
Rorschach.
at the top.
Oh, right here. Give me a month and I'll take Leo's spot.
You would miss me.
Who will be our next Raider head coach? Here's your all options: Dayball, Joe Brady, Robert Saleh, Clint Kubiak, or Zach Taylor.
Sala.
You don't want Brady?
I would take Joe Brady, maybe Clint Kubiak, just to start over.
I like Saleh, but I still want an offensive-minded head coach. I would take Joe Brady.
I think you can get Sala to bring in a good offensive coordinator.
If he brings in Dayball, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. If that is the pairing, then yes. But
Yep. Mm-hmm.
besides that, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because then Saleh can still, if you give Dayball total control of the offense,
Yep.
Dayball stays out of it. I mean, Saleh stays out of it. Saleh doesn't even need to hire a defensive coordinator. If you think about it, he can do it himself.
It'll be someone that he's like trying to bring up or something, or that he works
Exactly,
closely
but he would still be
Yeah.
the main head for the defense, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Right.
You wouldn't have to go out and get a high-priced defensive coordinator. He could do it himself,
Sala. Yeah.
and groom someone to kind of take
Rob
the pressure off of him a little
But
bit.
if we were going like newer or whatever, probably Kubiak. If you wanted to go new.
Yeah, if I
From
want to
that
go
list.
newer, I say Brady, Joe Brady.
Yeah. Yeah.
The snowplow guy in New England. It's not that's not the first time that it's been an issue in the snow in New England. They had a guy that was on work release from the adult correctional facility here in Rhode Island back in the 70s. He came out with the tractor with the brush on it and moved the snow off the turf so John Smith could kick the win to beat the Dolphins in a playoff game back in like the mid 70s. I figured exactly the year. So they got a history of snow games. Fuckers.
Well, Buffalo's history of snow games is about to end.
It's like the
I know,
Pistons.
it's
Well,
crazy.
Syracuse is dead now, so
Hey, I don't talk shit about Syracuse. He's dead. R.I.P.
again, that fucking guy, he ruined that one on us. Don Shula's
That's how,
grandson gets.
but you can't even get mad at him. That's how you played the game back then.
Oh yeah, now he'd fuck, man. God knows he would have been fined for that. He would have probably been
Yeah.
thrown out of the game because that was blatant.
It's because of shit like that. Why they protect these bitches so much? Yeah.
Mhm.
Solid with Dayball, we going to Super Bowl. I'm telling you, I think that would be an awesome combination,
Yeah, me too.
That's
especially if you
money.
get a young quarterback too. That Tom Brady give me a month comment is horse shit. Since hence why I said that dumbass comment.
That's
Well-
funny though that he would say that, but I see him doing it because that's how he is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real though.
Like he probably won't do it, but that's the kind of shit you would say. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Like give me a month.
So,
Shit.
all right, Leo, you're going to the game Sunday.
Yes, sir.
Rate it from a 1 to a 10. What do you think the chances are that we pull this game off?
-10.
Okay, kind of what I thought too. What about you,
Yeah.
Nate?
I'll give it a -9.
What's up, Zigzag? I'm just gonna go a flat 0. I think we
Yeah,
get
there's
0
no
chance
way.
in this game. I'm just keeping it real. I mean, I'm not even gonna be like, oh yeah, we got a chance if we do that. There's
No
nothing
way.
we can't do anything right. Seriously, anything that happens right for us, it's because we got lucky, or the ball just bounced the right way, or it's something that we didn't design it to happen that way. It just happened.
Yeah.
That's just the way the season's been.
And then the
I'm
way
breaking
the
my
Texans are
tradition.
inning,
I'm not
bro.
doing the 30-21 score.
Oh, now you're gonna fucking jinx us. We're gonna score fucking
now you're-
30.
Now you're gonna jinx us and we're gonna win.
All right, 30-21, we win.
All right,
I'm
thank
sticking
you.
with it. I'm still picking us to win.
Bro, it don't matter if it's fucking Gino, if it's Kenny, if it's Cam, if we go out and bring Derek Carr in this.
Dude, it could be God himself back there playing quarterback, and I don't think he would survive. Not with this line. Seriously.
Right?
So Ross Jack says
Our
38-3
O-line,
Texans.
our offense is just horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible, man.
Jaw Raider, we lose by 30. Jay says 0 chance, and for sure, especially with Gino at QB.
Yep. Agreed.
Who are they playing? We got the Texans
Yeah.
Sunday in Texas. Houston.
I'm gonna
At
go
least we don't have to worry
with-
about the wind with kicking issues. He'll still miss though.
Oh, Carlson?
Yeah.
35
Yeah.
to 3.
You said
Us?
35
Wow,
to
good job,
3?
Nate.
Them.
Oh, yeah. I don't
What do
see
you
them
got,
putting
Leo?
up a 30 burger. I mean, I don't know.
The Eagles did it quite easily, but it is a
And
different
they
offense.
took their foot off the fucking gas, bro. They put in
Yeah,
a
they
backup
did.
quarterback.
Yeah,
in the
they
fourth
did.
quarter. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They weren't even trying to run out of bounds to kill a clock or nothing. I mean, there was. I was like, just let the clock run. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm freezing.
Yeah. I don't know. I think we lose 28-10. Yeah.
Wow, that's a hefty score for us.
Yeah, we get
Oh.
like a garbage time Gen TTD, and then we talk about how good it is.
When they were in the prevent defense, where they're just like, fuck it, if they score on us,
Yeah,
we'll be good.
because then we have something positive to talk about, right? Like, what's the positive? Oh,
Hey, we
Genty
put
got
points
it.
on the board.
Genty scored, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's your MVP? Genty, you got a touchdown.
Right?
Yeah, I'll stick with it just so I don't jinx us. 30-21, we win.
30-21.
Oh God, this is so
I'm kind
bad.
of disappointed. I don't know why I thought Texas of all places was a gambling state, but right, it's not. Turf always complains about that.
Is he going to the game?
He said he was gonna let me know. He's got to go do something about picking up a car. But if his car is okay or whatever, then he was gonna come through, especially because he saw I was gonna be there. Yeah. Mhm.
Jay, 28-6 Texans. Cash Money Carlson with 2 field goals, or more like a Genty touchdown run, and Carlson misses the extra
I
point.
like Jay score 28-6, but it's 6 because Cash Money makes the extra point.
Missed
Yeah.
the extra point.
Arnie
Right.
says 31-0 again. Going back to back with the zeros. Since Nate's not going to the game.
No, he's not. Mm-mm.
No. Since Nate is
He's going to the Giants
game,
game though. He's going when we play the Giants.
Mm-hmm. Going to the
That's
Giants
next
game.
week.
Yeah.
Just think.
Looking for my Jackson Dart jersey
there.
as we speak right now.
Are you looking for one for real?
Yeah.
Oh, trust me, Will, but we know, man. We're trying. The fans are undefeated. We still show up for games. We still show up on these shows and talk about the team. We still love the team. We still rep the Raiders 24/7, 365 days a
I don't
year.
know.
That
Are
never
we
changes. You know.
You
But
said Philly was louder than the tailgate.
Oh my God.
what? Oh, that was
You
just
said
a dude.
Philly was louder
The
than
system.
tailgate.
The system that guy had. I mean, he pulled up on a trailer with the stuff. You know,
Yeah.
Chris just had had a DJ. Something you would play in a party in a hall or whatever. This guy. I think this guy's like a local radio guy because he was talking as if he was on the radio. Like he was actually talking about a radio station as he was hyping up shit on the mic, and so I think this guy was like a legit like radio type DJ type guy. I mean, he had the power. I mean, that system he had was massive.
I wonder how come JT never does that, huh? Just brings his radio station out to the tailgate instead of being.
I don't know. Good question.
Yeah.
Tyler says we lose 31-3. Money Chucks 23-6 Texans. Gino calls in sick. 28
7-0.
Jonas
Yeah,
says
I don't get it.
going to be
I don't get it
24-0 at halftime. It probably will.
Like if you ever had a time to sit out and be like, I'm done taking the beating this year, like this would be Gino's opportunity to do that, right?
Yeah.
But the motherfucker's coming back.
He's addicted to pain. That's all I can tell. He likes getting hit.
That has to be studied, man. Like
maybe he's got
when people say
CTE
these
already.
guys don't want to play or nobody out there wants to play. Like clearly, the one guy out there that wants to play.
No, Wilbur, unfortunately, we're more than just more than just a quarterback away. We need so much, man.
Oh, we're way more than a quarterback away. Bro.
Yeah,
We need a wide
Texans
receiver.
winning this one. Sorry,
We
guys.
need a fucking.
We know Blade. I mean, if you listen to the score predictions, I mean, none of us. I'm the only idiot that's still picking us to win with a winning score of 30 points. So I'm only doing that because I don't want to jinx it. Because I've been doing 30-21 all season every week.
So it's your fault we're on this 8-game losing streak.
Oh yeah, blame me for that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gino, 10 sacks and 2 interceptions plus 20-minute ball possession, 3 for 12 third down conversions. Jesus, my arm's
like
really
last
breaking
week.
it down.
Last week we had what, 40 plays? 40 plays? Yeah, 40 plays. Mm-hmm. Oh, bro, Money Chuck, I'm telling you right now, bro. I don't give a fuck who scores, man. I fucking cheer when we score. I fucking cheer when we score, man. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It could be fucking Gino running it in, and I'm gonna fucking cheer like if it was fucking Hostetler out there.
I think in all honesty, on Sunday, the only time I cheered was when Max sacked Jalen.
That was like the only thing we had to cheer about, right?
Yeah. That was
I can't
it.
think of anything else.
That, and I think one of Cole's punts landed at like the 15-yard. It bounced inbounds and then went to the sideline.
I think I
And that
clapped for
was
those.
right in
I don't
front of
cheer
me,
for
so
them.
I saw that one as clear as day. Other than that,
Yeah.
did nothing.
Yeah, I clap for punts. I don't cheer for
Jackson
punts.
Dott's gonna put 20 up on us.
I hope so.
Jim Plunkett, the GOAT. RS.
Rated Jamal -7 to 30.
Negative seven.
We probably could be the first team in NFL history to score -7 points. We're that bad. Are you wearing the Dot jersey from Leo?
I didn't get one from Leo. I just totally forgot to ask him, to be
You
honest.
totally forgot, and then it's too late now to get it on time. So
Yeah.
So
now
Coach
he's
says,
on
I don't
the.
think the league believes that there's just something they say to low key mock the Raiders. Thing is, if the league is better with the rate when the Raiders are good, then the league has been bad for years. And they're still making
That's
money
just
hand over fist.
No, that's just something that fans say that the league is better when the Raiders are good. Yeah.
You mentioned this last night too.
Yeah, it's
Right?
because he stayed faithful to the Bay. Because he was
Which
the
I mean,
boys when they were
I
young.
guess I kind of get.
Yeah.
I mean, that's where his following is in that area because there were people from San Fran that were listening to him anyway.
Right. Yeah.
So you
stayed
stay
in the
where
Bay.
your followers are. I mean,
That's why Cisco said yesterday, like he made it. He stood his ground. He said as much as he loved the team, he was going to stay local to his area first. Yeah.
so Nico says, I love this team, but had to stop watching early this season. I hope we keep Pete so we at least have any consistency in coaching.
I get that though.
Well, yeah, I mean, it goes along the line of, just the only consistency we have is turnover in coaches.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, in the whole Chicago plan, they did that too. They stayed with Eberflus's punk ass.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, see,
Caleb had
Wilbur,
a year horrible.
some want Mendoza, some don't. I'm still.
I
I don't
think
know.
my
I
thing,
want
and it's not even about not wanting Mendoza. It's just like if we have the number one pick, so regardless of what quarterback you want, whether it's Mendoza or more whatever,
to.
right? Like the shit you can get for that number one pick that can help us get better, kind of like what Chicago did, right?
Yeah.
They could have took Bryce, they could have took CJ, good quarterback CJ, but it was like how they got better off of that. That would be my whole thing. It's like you have that opportunity to do that if you
Yeah,
have
and
the
that's
number
what Nate
one.
was saying at the beginning when we were talking about it.
Yeah,
It's because we've got so much to fill and just not
yeah.
enough. I guess how do you want to say it? You just don't have enough currency to cover it all. Is basically what it is in a way.
Yeah. Because I mean, even the Texans doubled down that year. They drafted Will Anderson and C.J. Stroud that same fucking draft. So some
Yeah.
teams are willing to make the fucking moves like that. Yeah.
Well, and again, we know that Pete doesn't stay still in the draft. He jumps around. Just I'm second guessing some of the moves he made this past season in the draft, but
Was it Pete or was it Spytech?
well, either one. Well, we didn't know what Spytech would do because he's never been in the full GM position before. But like I went back and looked at his history in Tampa Bay, and the time that he was there, the GMs that were with him moved around the draft a little bit. I think I
That's what I'm
tallied it up.
saying.
Like through Pete's years, he's moved back and gotten multiple picks pretty much every year he was in Seattle, I think, except for 1 year.
I think if Pete had control of the draft, he would have had more defenders on the top end of the draft.
Possible. Again, yeah, we don't know how much say he had in those picks either.
Probably
How much of it was Spytech.
Yeah.
Like I said, this is going to be the good evaluation on what they do with the scouting too, because it's a different. What's his name came in from Philly that's running the scouting team. So
now he is because last year's draft it was Kelly's team, right? Mm-hmm. The one that stayed after Telesco or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We have 50 scores. You pump
Oh.
your fist, scream "Money Chuck," and post a clip of it, please.
I would not scream money check, but I will scream touchdown and yell Raiders, and I'll post a clip of it. Right?
Yeah, I mean, Nate's not go. Oh, probably. Will, oh yeah, what are you gonna wear to the Giants game, Nate?
I'm
A
looking for
Jackson Dart jersey.
I'm looking for my Jackson Dart jersey, man. Looking
Yeah.
for it.
A USC one, y'all. Don't get crazy.
Yeah,
Not gonna wear
yeah,
a Giant.
not a Giants one, a
Well,
USC
people
one.
are still gonna think you're probably a Giants fan.
Fuck no.
That's true.
USC
When
fan.
I've gone to games, I saw people with like Brady, Michigan jerseys on. Mhm.
The trade
Yeah.
season was the best of all time. I don't know that much Raiders knowledge.
I
The
think it was
best.
83.
It's a toss up between that one and 76
Yeah.
because that offensive line in 76 was just amazing.
The
But
defense
then
in
you look at
83.
what we had in 83. I mean, that was just a finesse team.
Fucking Marcus, bro. Marcus!
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. It was a finesse team. You know, the 76 team was a gritty, punch you in the mouth and not look at you twice. You know, the
Yeah.
83 team was just, we're just going to outrun you. You're going to be exhausted. You know.
Yeah, that 70s team was the one that finally got over the hump with
Yep.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, and again, we beat the Vikings, who was the odds-on favorite to win that game too. We never even should have won that game technically because the Vikings were fucking tough. Another 0-4 team in the Super Bowl.
The Purple People Eaters.
Yeah, she missed the playoffs and still ain't doing shit. Yep.
Well, this year because the Broncos are dominating this year, bro. And the Chargers
Yep.
ain't no punks either.
Yeah, Wilbur
That's why I
agrees
heard
with
what
you.
Nathan said
82,
earlier. It's
84.
like, you don't even have to worry about competing with the NFL. We got to worry about competing with our own fucking division.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up, G fam?
I didn't mind the dude they got when we went to Vegas, but he only lasted a year as our announcer. Fuck is his name? Oh man, I forgot his name. He's the one that came up with jackpot baby every time we scored.
Yeah. I know
Fuck
who
was
you're
his
talking
name?
about.
He only lasted a
Was he-
year though.
Does he do the radio?
No, he
Something?
did the radio. He was the voice of the Raiders our first year in Vegas. Yeah.
Yeah.
The fuck was his name? Oh my god, can't remember his name. But I liked how he did that. He was making it like a Vegas thing, like jackpot baby. Like yeah, it was pretty dope.
Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah. But then now it's that one dude, right? What's his name? I don't even hear them no more.
Oh, there you go. Jay saying the old Miss Jackson Dot jersey.
Not the old
No,
Miss.
man, the USC one.
Devontae fire Andy Reid. Yeah, I'm fine with that too. Fire Andy Reid, but I don't want him here.
You wouldn't want Andy Reid here?
No,
Why?
I don't. I don't know how well he would be perceived here, to be honest with you.
Oh,
I don't know how
Are
many
you
Raider
kidding
fans.
me?
I don't think that many Raider fans would be in favor of it.
What?
Oh my god! Why not? We must hate
What Raider
winning.
fans are you talking to?
I just don't think I'd want him here. I don't.
We're like, fuck that. We'd rather have Gruden. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Oh no, fuck you! I never said that. I'm the last person that wants Gruden. Trust me, I want nothing to do with another Gruden run.
Oh man.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know, man.
How could you not want
Now,
Andy
you know
Reid?
what? I will say this: if he did come here, players will want to come
Musburger.
here and play for him. That I would believe more than Pete. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
I think players would come here because of him. I think he would have that draw.
Oh man.
That would change things because then I think you would get some better free agents at that point. If
Like
Pete
people
stays here,
forget
I don't
he
think free
built
agents would want to come
KC
here.
before they even drafted Mahomes, man. He had that shit set up, and then they got Mahomes, and then they went on their fucking run.
Yeah, but Alex Smith was no slouch of a quarterback either, though. He wasn't
Yeah,
bad
but
at
he
all.
was no superstar either. It was Alex
No.
Smith. Yeah.
I don't know. You could probably talk me into it, and then once he's
Yeah.
here, I'd be like, okay. Yeah.
Hey, that would be dope money, Chuck. All bullshit aside, like I get that. Said his dad's name was Fernando. If Mendoza was to score, he would scream his name. R.I.P. to your dad, man. Yeah.
What's up, Tony Shepard?
That's why I would be excited if the Rams fucking won, Nathaniel. Uh-huh. Musburger, that's his name. Musburger. Yeah. Brent Musburger, that was his fucking name. No, man, I'm for Andy Reid. Shit. He built a winner in Philly. Built
What's
a
up,
winner in
Bandura from Denmark? What's going on, man?
Yeah, man, from Denmark.
Brent Musburger. Yeah, I think we beat New York and oh god, imagine if we win the last 2 games. It'd be nice if we win, but that would fuck everything up.
If we win the last 2 games, there will be a revolt within the Raider Nation about how it's our fault, those of us who go and want them to win.
Well, because I honestly believe right now, I think the nation's split 75 want to lose and 25% want to win. I think it's shifted more towards losing to get that number 1 pick. I honestly think that's where we're at right now.
Yeah.
I'm seeing more and more people saying we just lose. Whereas a few weeks ago, people were still kind of on the fence with it. But I think more and more, if you watch the chats, there's more and more people in the chat saying just lose outright the rest of the way.
They were saying that shit last
I
year.
mean, we don't have to try hard to lose because we're that bad, so it's not like it's out of the question.
It was the Jacksonville game that we won last year, right?
Yeah, we did. Wasn't it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because we won 2 down the stretch last year.
We lost the Falcon one. We were close to winning that one. That was the most.
We beat the Jaguars and we beat the. Did we beat the Broncos? No, it wasn't the Broncos.
No. Mm-mm. I only remember beating the Jags at the end. That's what snapped our 10-game losing streak. No.
We did win another one though.
We didn't beat anybody in our division because we were 0-6 in the West.
Yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna be 0-6 again.
Yes, sir. Unless
Saints. That's right, the Saints.
Oh, the Derek Carr revenge
That's
game.
right, because Carr didn't even play in the game.
No,
he didn't even play.
That's right. Carr didn't even play.
We were the last team he needed to lose to have lost to every team in the league.
Yeah.
But he was out injured, so he never got a chance to play.
And now his bitch ass tired and he can't lose to every team. Look at that shit.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He probably took himself. I'm hurt. I can't play. I don't want to play next week.
Can you imagine being known as the guy that lost to all 32 teams?
Whereas Brady's beaten every team in the NFL. So you're polar opposites there.
Yep.
So Andy Reid 67. Yeah. All right. Feeling like a villain. Same thing, man. We're just in our misery about
Andy Reid and all black, man. Shit. In Vegas, a buffet central. Big man Andy. Shit.
Get a burger anytime he wants.
Right. Oh man. You know there'll be like an Andy Reid burger and some shit like that.
Jamas, this is the first time ever I've ever hoped we lose. See? I mean, just look at the chat. Everybody's saying lose.
Yeah, it was the Saints.
My coworker's a Raiders fan and keeps hoping they get Murray.
He must work with Nathan.
I
don't mind Kyler Murray, man. I like Kyler Murray, so I can't.
I do too.
Yeah.
It's not about wanting to win. We all want to win. We just suck enough to not be able to win either way. Yeah.
That's the whole point. That's what I'm saying. It's not like, oh, you should cheer. I'm not cheering for them to lose. I'm never going to cheer for them to lose.
Yeah, exactly.
Good enough to win. I also know we're not good enough to win.
Right.
All right. So 805 says, who's the black hole guy in the cowboy hat? He said you're not a real fan if you want them to lose.
That's Mark Jones, man.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
Yeah. That's Mark Jones. Yeah. Mm-hmm. He also
I
said we
was
don't look
thinking it
very
the
good
wrong
on
way.
the
I'm
field.
thinking he meant like who's in with the Cowboys hat, not Cowboy.
Yeah, no, the
Yeah,
Cowboy.
that's Mark.
Yeah,
It's the
yeah.
20 season when Gruden went for the win field goal against the Cowboys. We could have had Nick Bosa. We ended up fourth pick, Colin Farrell. Yeah,
He
hey, he's
still would have
still in the
probably picked
league.
Clee. Gruder
Yeah,
probably still would have picked Clee.
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the famous line, "You sticking with that motherfucker?"
Right? That's what
And he
I'm
would
saying.
have 24-hour access to those nuggies.
That's what see? That's what I'm saying. Man. Ooh. There'd be like a 50-piece nugget meal at the stadium because of Andy. Oh.
And Nico, this team has sucked my entire life. I hope they lose this season, so hopefully they make the playoffs before I'm 30.
They
And
did
like
make the playoffs.
Yeah,
2021.
21
yeah,
and 2016, they made the
Yeah,
playoffs.
2016. Yeah, Nico.
yeah, one and done's.
Yeah, but they
But
made the playoffs.
yeah, true. But out of 20, the last 20 years, that was like one of the only two winning seasons I think we had in those 20 years. Our
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
record
those
for
are
the last
all.
the only two.
the
Those are
last
our
20
only two
years,
highlights.
our record is disgusting. Total wins versus losses. It's
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah.
oh my god, it's so bad.
Mhm.
What was I gonna say?
I think only Cleveland has lost more than us during that time frame, isn't it?
Might be. I'm not sure.
And even they had their playoff run with Baker.
Yeah, they were actually. I still. If
We
they would
should
have
have
kept
got
Baker,
Baker,
man,
man.
they should have. Yeah,
We
I
should
wish
have
we
went
would have
after
had him.
Baker. We should have went after Baker.
No,
There's a
for
lot of people
real.
we should have gone after, and we don't make the move.
Well, we went after
Andy Reid
Jimmy
would
G.
look
He's the
great.
winner.
He said Andy
He's a
Reid
proven
wouldn't look
winner.
great with a Raiders hat.
Who wouldn't look right with the Raiders hat?
Andy Reid wouldn't look right with a Raiders cap on.
Yeah, boy, that shit looks good on everyone, man. Mm-hmm.
Can't go. It's hey, he'll look skinnier. Black's a slimming color. You
There
automatically
you
look
go.
skinnier when you wear
There you
black.
go.
He could pack on some extra pounds. You wouldn't even know. Well, we did the predictions. Leo, when you're leaving what Saturday? You said a Friday?
No, Friday at 5 a.m. is my flight.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
So, are you doing anything down there? I know Tanya said something about possibly having a setup for you guys. You guys going to plan anything or?
I don't know, because I don't like to do stuff like that unless it's like set up like way before, and I know that's what I'm doing. I want to go enjoy it, you know.
Yeah. Well, the downside
Sometimes you
is
don't
too
really
is
get
it
to
depends on
enjoy it.
how loud it is around you because it doesn't come over well on this side when you're
Yeah, I
watching the
know.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know
But I mean, I have the
I
setup
jumped in
now.
live Saturday. Was it Saturday? A Friday night, and they could. I had to go outside. They couldn't even hear me.
Yeah, I
So
know, but I have the condensed mics and all that stuff now, so and the headset, so we can hear. But it's just, but it's like I don't know. It seems like at that point, like you stop to have fun to do that. Yeah.
yeah,
Like even when I was in Rosarito, like I couldn't really like enjoy myself till I was done with that part of it. Yeah. Hmm.
and that was a pain in the ass for you because I remember watching you try and get that set up. The sound and the issues you guys were having at the start was bad.
Yeah, then that, and then they weren't sure if they had the Wi-Fi. One of the power, I think, outlets didn't work. Yeah. We need the number one pick to have a chance of getting a top
The
head
top piece.
coach.
Yeah.
Yeah, that part too. That's true. 805. Dude, 805 would lose his shit if we go to the draft in Pittsburgh, and then he hears with the number one overall pick, the Raiders select Jeremiah Love. Can you
Thanks, G
imagine?
fam.
I will lose my shit too.
Mhm.
I would absolutely fucking lose it.
Right. But see, that's what I'm saying. There's so many people oohing and eyeing over Mendoza. Imagine what they're willing to give up to get him.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's the part I want people to open their eyes to, you know? Yeah. Hmm.
But put Andy Reid in Leo's big ass Raider hat, and he'll look like 100 pounds slimmer.
I do got to take that with me. to Houston. Yeah.
So Jal Raider says, "I hope Jackson Dot and Andy Reid beat us. If we win, we'd be sitting back at the 7th pick." Yeah. Well, we've been on for almost 3 hours. So there's going to be no Raider connection tomorrow night. Because
You mean,
I mean, not Raider connection.
Coast to Coast?
Raiders Coast to
Coast
Coast
to
is
coast.
You're like Pete Carroll.
pretty much the
forgetting
majority of the show. Just Nate and I anyway. So same shit we've talked about today. When I was just going to regurgitate it tomorrow. So and next week is Christmas Eve is next Wednesday. So there will be no Raider connection next Wednesday. There'll be no Raiders Coast to Coast Christmas night.
These guys aren't down to come on the 24th.
Huh?
No, I'm busy. I'm hella busy.
All day, even in the morning.
I have work.
Oh, you have to work. I'm off that day. Yeah.
He's in the medical profession, so
I was gonna say I can't. We're open 24 hours, 365.
Yeah. They don't close for holidays. If they do, people are gonna start stacking up outside. So yeah, so next week there'll be no Raider connection. There'll be no Coast to Coast. You got anything else you're doing, Nate?
No, just looking forward to the Giants game. Really, that's really about it.
The
honestly.
Giants game or the Raider game against
the Giants game, because we're all gonna be Giants fans that day.
Oh. You hear that, 805? You hear that? Oh.
Don't you put that out there?
Don't you put that out there?
I'm saying.
So anyway, so Leo will be in Houston, so he's going to the game. There's a lot of people going to this game. So
Yeah.
I know Will's going down there. Who else is going down there?
It's a time for Texas to show out, man.
Yeah. Friday night, I'm going to be on Friday night, but the Friday night live mic drop show, it's going through some changes. But this Friday night, I'm going to have Miss Peggy on with me Friday night, so it's not going to be an open mic show. It's just going to be her and I on.
Stay tuned. Miss Peggy's pissed, y'all.
Yeah, she's going to come on, and she's going to be fire. Trust me, she's going to be on fire. So she's been wanting to do this. So I'm giving her free reign. Yep, I already told her because I talked to her on the phone yesterday, and I told her, I said, Friday night, I said, you say and do whatever you want. You know, she's going to get a total vent chance, so might want to tune in for that one.
You guys want to hear someone talk about how mad they are at this regime and the stupid
it's going to be fun.
Tune in on Friday.
So 9 o'clock Eastern time, 6 o'clock Pacific. We'll be on Friday night. Saturday.
I'll be in Houston. It'll be 8 o'clock for me there.
Yeah, because Houston's an hour behind me. Saturday night, the Raiders' last call. The last call's no more. So the Saturday night last call show is coming off the air effective immediately. So there will be no more last call on Saturday night. And the Monday morning quarterback show has been also terminated. So there'll be no Monday morning quarterback going forward for the rest of this season. So I'm going through some changes on what we're going to be doing, but Friday night's going to change after the first of the year. So I'll get back to everybody on how that's going to work. It's going to be a little bit different. So,
yeah.
Oh, we got a super chat here from G-Fan. Question: if we can steal Linderbaum from the Ravens in free agency, what does each of your O-lines look like with him and current players, and who else do you like in the upcoming free agency? Well, Linderbaum's my number one. That's the guy I want. I know Jay explained the whole issue with him last week because they didn't pick up his fifth year. They still have the first rights to him, I believe, right? Isn't that what it is? Or they have the right to.
They can match, but he doesn't.
They can match. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So if we offer him, say, $20 million a year, they have the right to match that. And if he takes
we
it,
better
then
not offer no 20. We better offer more than that. God damn it.
I'm just throwing a number out there. You know that. But he's my number one guy. I definitely
You gotta
want.
defer it.
Right.
I guess the other. I mean, there's so many of them here, man. There's a
There was a
lot of
right
offensive
tackle out
line.
there. I talked about it with
Uh,
Rundown.
I want Elijah Vera Tucker. That's who I
Is
want.
that him? No.
He plays for the Jets.
Oh,
He
okay.
Yeah, he's 20. Yeah, he's 26 right now. He's getting 3.9 mil. It doesn't have what his market value is.
Oh, you have to go off the top center, and then he's going to be the highest paid center.
Well, he's a tackle, but
No, I mean Lindenbaugh. Oh,
yeah, I don't know who the highest center is right now.
yeah, that's what his would be. He's going to be the highest paid center now after this. Yeah.
Well, let's put it this way: the highest paid right tackle right now that's a free agent is Braden Smith from the Colts, and he's at 17 million right now. His market value for next season, when he's a free agent at the end of this year, is 13.8.
Yeah.
Connor
The Raiders are going to
McGovern
have to
right
pay a little more
now.
market.
Well, the center from Buffalo, Connor McGovern, he's 28. He's getting 7.4 right now. His market value for next year is 16.5.
Yeah. Well, it
I don't
might be
know how
like
that
20 mil
matches
then.
up with. Ooh, David Edwards, a guard from Buffalo. His market value is 20 mil.
Yeah, see, the guards got fucking their market value went up the last couple free
So,
agencies.
in all honesty, I think I wouldn't be surprised if it's holy shit. Rashid Walker from Green Bay, his market value for the next season is 23 million. He's getting 935,000 right now.
Yeah.
What a jump for him if he gets that. I
I get the center
I
and
would
the
have
right
to
tackle.
say it's probably going to be in the round of like 25 mil plus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me see. Let's see what we get here. Elgin Jenkins, who was a free agent in 27, he's getting 17 million right now. He's the highest paid there. So who's 28? Drew Dahlman from the Bears is 14 million. I'm looking at the centers specifically right now. 18 million for Miners from Denver. I'm seeing the highest right now is like 17, 18 for a center. That's what the current market is as we speak right now. So you might be able to get him. If we can get him for, I would go 20.
Yeah, 20 might be good.
I would do that for
We're
Linderbaum.
definitely gonna have to overpay.
I mean, they're showing his market value is 17. That's what they've got him right now. And he's 25. He's getting 3.3 currently. So even if we threw it to him for an even 20 and forced Baltimore to really make the jump if they really want to keep him. But there's other centers available too. So he's not the only one.
No, but he's the main one.
But he's the one I definitely want. There's no two ways about it. He's a number one on that list. And if I had to go for another one after him, I'm looking at probably Connor McGovern from Buffalo. And his market value is 16, so you could get him probably for about the same price or maybe a little bit less. Oh, that was a good question. I never even thought about who else for
Center
offensive
and right
line.
tackle. Yeah, center.
Oh, definitely right tackle, because that's the other one I was just looking at too. Like what's out there for right tackles. Let's see. I'm looking for youth too. I'm not looking for older guys.
Elijah Vera Tucker.
Where is he?
Doesn't that fool get hurt though?
He does, but he's super good when he's not hurt.
Oh, okay, so we're gonna play on hopes and dreams that you don't get hurt.
Yep, that's all we got right now.
He's 26. Yeah, Elijah Vera Tucker is 26. Yeah, but if the Jets are seriously looking at getting if they make a move for a quarterback, they're not going to let him go.
I don't know.
They
They
dumped
they
their
won't let him go.
their
I
money
guarantee
by
they
letting
won't.
go of Quentin and Sauce. That was their big paydays.
And because they traded them away,
So they
they've got the
have
money now
money
too.
too.
They're gonna have cap space to spend. I don't know what the Jets cap is, but
Hmm.
they're gonna have more money.
Yeah, but you know Tennessee's gonna try and build up that O line also to protect Cam,
Oh, they have
Mhm.
to. That's their
and they got
blaring
money
weakness
too.
there too. They need a running back too.
Or you can find those. You can find those in the draft all day long.
You can find those at the local fucking supermarket working the counter. Uh, Jesus, who else for right tackle? Jonah Williams isn't bad. He's 28.
Nathan's looking at you like I thought you said we were signing off.
I know. Well, hey, he asked the question. You know, time off. Lindenbaum. Yeah, everybody else is saying Lindenbaum. I mean, that without a doubt, that's a number one guy. But all right, I'm good.
All right, man. I'll see you
All right,
later.
everybody. See you all Friday night. Leo, have a good trip. Safe trip. Have
Yes,
fun.
sir.
And as always, everybody, stay safe. Go Raiders.
Make sure it's the right outro.
Yep, I took it out, and there's only one here. I only have the one.
It's not the right one.
I'm gonna go with this one. I think this is it. We'll find out, won't we? Thanks for the super chats. I appreciate everybody. Have a good
Raider Nation. It's time to connect. Leo, Jay, Nate, Jeff, right. Yeah. Silver and black. The crew is insane. Breaking down the madness before you can blink. Another week wild, another storyline. But the Raider connection keeps it all in line. From Vegas lights to the East Coast grind. We talk that truth, no filter, no rewind. Four voices strong, so buckle in tight. It's time to bring the nation to life tonight. This is the Raider Connection Show, where the silver and black stories flow. Leo, J, Nate, and Jeff on go, breaking every play down blow by blow. R-N-4-L, you already know. Welcome to the Raider Connection Show. Leo with the facts, breaking down the scene. Jay brings the fire, keeping takes real mean. Nate on the road with the vibe and the view. And Jeff swings heavy when the nation needs truth. Wins or losses, we show up proud. Raising Raider Nation, loud and loud. Hit that chat, pull up, don't wait. This is family, this is connection, this is fate. Silver shields up, the energy grows. Four voices united everywhere that it goes. Every first down, every heartbreak hit. Raider Nation stays locked, we don't quit. This is the Raider Connection Show, where the silver and black stories flow. Leo, J, Nate, and Jeff on go, breaking every play down blow by blow. R-N-4-L, that's how we roll. Welcome to the Raider Connection Show. So grab your drink, hit subscribe, let's ride. Raider Nation strong, we never divide. From kickoff to the final echo, you're tuned into the Raider Connection Show. Hey! You're tuned into the Raider Connection Show.